Dylan J, reading Reddit with the fellas. Every weekend, we answer questions, we give advice. You give us problems about your life.
We read it Reddit, we rage bait, we do it sober, we can do it faded, yeah we could. We in our prime, yeah, let's put us on the scene again. And today we finding out who is our little comedian. You're recording, Devin?
Yeah, sorry, I'm texting ChatGPT poop and fart.
Valid? Real shit?
I said poop and fart, you know? And it says, yes, the ancient duality, poop and fart, the yin and yang of bathroom-based chaos.
It's so poetic. The yin and yang of bathroom-based.
And then it said, would you like me to write a sacred scroll of Farsian wisdom or a motivational quote like yada yada? I said, nah, just bored. And it says respect. Sometimes you gotta just throw a poop and fart into the universe to see what sticks.
You know, that's a beautiful thing.
Agreed. Yeah, poop and fart.
All right.
Wait, I'm gonna hit him with the shit and balls.
What?
The Holy Trinity: poop, fart, shit, and balls.
That's a quad. Is it a Trinity? Three things?
I don't know. I would have thought it was three things, but
yeah. ChatGPT is a fucking fraud.
ChatGPT knows best. Yeah, or fraud. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the long-awaited episode. All of our viewers have been waiting for this very moment right here, which is the return of Devin. We fucking love Devin. We love Devin.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody.
Also, Jay's back. Yeah!
Yeah!
Jay's back!
Dylan picked up my reboot card. Let's go! We're so back.
This dude fell
Have
off
I been on more
face of the
episodes so
planet.
far than Jay, the co-creator?
Both of your guys' second episode.
Oh.
Yo, we're in a race now.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Jay has been demoted to crew member on the Who's Our Little Comedian roster.
Wow. Alright, I see how it is.
I mean, he came up to the boss and he was like, "Bro, I'm not in it. I'm not with this life. I gotta step down."
Look, I got pushed by like 3 squads in a dusty divot, and then you just left me for dead and didn't pick up my card until today.
You were playing solo squads, and we did team wipe you pretty fast.
Yeah. Oh, that was you guys? Awesome. That makes it even fucking better.
We were stream sniping. It was my fault.
God damn.
But yeah, man, it's
day one switched up on me. I mean,
I'm glad to have you back, Jay. But it's also a weight off my shoulders because now I finally don't have to bleep every time we say your fucking name. And it was like, if I could go back, I would get rid of that bit. But I can't.
Is that bit actually did you actually go ahead and do that?
I did it for 4 episodes, yeah.
Oh my God.
Why did you even start that bit? No one forced your hand.
No, my hand was forced. I mean, there were 2 other fucks in the call when it happened, you know?
Who? Say their names. I'll put them on the list.
I think it was John and Gabe when we decided to do that.
Gabe gets a pass.
Because it was in retaliation. It was in like petty revenge for you dipping after the first episode and having us censored. So we just flipped that back on you and just censored every time we said your name.
Fair enough.
And, you know, I didn't think you would come up that much, but literally every episode you got mentioned just off random shit.
Yeah, I'm like,
Aaron was on last week, and in the middle of the fucking Reddit story, he was like, "Oh, this reminds me of Jay." I was like, no!
What the fuck was the story? Hold on.
I don't remember. It wasn't anything bad. I don't remember.
Okay. It wasn't anything too, like, freaky. Okay.
No, it was irrelevant.
That's good.
But, yeah, man, it's great to have you back.
Yeah, thank you for having me, dog.
Yeah, now you don't have to do any of the work. You can just sit here and let Papa fucking drive this train for you. You can just sit back, relax, and kill the Rat King or whatever.
I'm not playing that anymore.
Yeah, mind you guys, if you guys are viewers of the show, you'll be happy to know that Jay is still playing The Last of Us.
No, I'm playing Ghost Recon now. I switched modes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think I could sit here without like constant simulation for an hour? You're asking way too much.
I mean, I don't think it would kill you.
It would kill me.
I mean,
It would kill me, yeah.
You know,
Yeah, it would kill
I don't feel like it's that hard. But I mean, I don't blame you. I just, my only critique with you is to not like if
Slam my
if some,
keyboard.
yeah, or just don't like verbally like in the first episode there were multiple times where you were like, oh fuck, oh shit, like while we were fucking talking.
I might have been dodging shit in real life. You don't know. You don't know that.
I know you were locked in and fucking like ungrounded or some shit. So like I get it, but you know I was like, bro, and you could also hear the sticks fucking flapping. I don't know, Devin, did you watch that episode? Did you know about that?
Not yet. No, I'm behind.
No, you're good. It's literally in that episode. All you can hear is Jay reacting and his stick flicking. Just the whole fucking time.
No, I have. No, I've listened to that. Yes.
Yeah, that was the first one. Yeah.
Yes. No. Okay, I did listen to the first one.
It's like a background soundbite, you know. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
A baby at a restaurant with their iPad.
It
Yeah,
adds to your lore.
iPad baby.
real. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like Devin understands ball. He gets it.
Devin knows ball.
iPad baby J. Oh yeah, I like that name for you, Jay.
I'm basically an iPad baby, but with a fucking beard.
If you
Pretty
are the
close.
closest thing, you are the closest person to an iPad baby that I know. I think we can
Thanks,
lock
man.
that in. Yeah. Yeah. No disrespect. No disrespect.
Yeah. Fucking like the Steve. What's that fucking that? Price is Right.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
iPad babies. Jay, number one answer.
Yep.
Thank you, Dylan.
I
Thank
think
you,
that's
brother.
Family Feud. I think that's what you're.
Oh yeah, that's on Price is Right. yeah, you're right.
no. Listen, there's only so many game shows, so you know you can get them mixed up.
I mean, it could have been like Minute to Win It.
Yeah,
That
could have
one,
been
How I
Deal or
Met
No
No
Deal.
One. Yeah,
Yep.
that's the fuck.
Ding,
That's what I
ding.
was thinking about. What
See?
about that one? You guys remember that one they had to do like stupid challenges for? That's Minute to Win It.
What,
Never mind. I'm
Legend.
stupid.
Oh, I was thinking Legend of the Hidden Temple. That's the whole different thing.
That basically is like a Minute to Win It old head version.
God, but Legend of the Hidden Temple is so sick though.
Yeah, when they would slime them at the end, that shit was dope.
Devin, are you locked in on that?
What's that?
Oh, it's like it's
It
an
was like-
old Nickelodeon show where.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
At the very end, they would have the kids like do there was like that big grid of squares and you had to do the
that's
pattern.
that. Yep,
Oh,
that's
dude,
it, yeah.
I used
And
to
the kids
watch
were
that and get
ass.
so fucking mad. I would get so angry.
Yeah.
Like, dude, dude,
you fucking
I would have
idiots.
crushed all of that. Yes, dude, it's like 3 squares that you need to memorize.
So,
Oh my
like,
god, just
that-
look at it. Ugh.
Do we not have any unique experiences? We all got angry watching those fucking idiots try to run that.
Well, that's like
Dude.
the primitive version of the TikToks now, where it's like the ads for the game, so they're playing like shit. And you're like, dude, this guy's so ass who did this ad. It makes you want to play the game.
Oh yeah,
But you
no, but
can't, like-
they do those on purpose though, because of that feeling that you get. They're like, this motherfucker's gonna buy the game,
Yep.
or not even buy it. It's free. It's free. But then you
Yeah.
download it. It's not even the same game. It's not even.
You can't
Right.
just download that game from Nickelodeon though. It's like I'm confused why they're rage
Yeah.
This
baiting.
is true.
If they really were rage baiting, or the kids were just that stupid.
Yeah, it's literally clip farming, like
That-
just way
Dude,
back.
dude.
Yeah, no, that actually is. Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
It's
Were you
literally
guys ever
what it
into
is.
like iCarly?
Absolutely.
Like, do you guys dude? I used to go on like the actual website and be like, man, when is she going live? Like, what the fuck? Like, she hasn't been live on this in forever, but she's on the TV. Like,
I wanted a pair of phones so bad.
Dude, I just saw her on fucking TV like an hour ago.
yeah,
Why
I was
is she
like,
not
because every
live?
time that she would like quote unquote go live on the TV, I would go on the website to try and like watch her on the website, and the
that's
website,
that's adorable.
dude,
That's
I
so
would get
cute.
so I don't know, it's so dumb.
Aw.
Whatever. Oh, whatever. Shut up.
Yeah. Now kids watch Kai Cenat go live. So I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
it's like the same thing. Kai Cenat is iCarly. I think he's the closest thing there is to iCarly.
He really is just the real life version of iCarly now. I feel like his room, like just bring in fucking Drewski, Kevin Hart.
All he needs is the remote with the sound effects.
Oh yeah, you know what? I guess that's like when Kai Cenat brings in Drewski. That's like when iCarly brought in Fred. Or like
Yo!
It's like, yeah, when Gibby shows up as like Duke Dennis.
Or like when iCarly brought in
Gibby's
Plain White
Phantom.
Tees.
Gibby's
That's just
Phantom,
like
right? The fat
Kai
one?
Cenat bringing in
The
Sexy
fat
Red. Huh?
Gibby's Phantom, if anybody, right?
Oh yeah, I don't. Who the hell
You
is
said
Phantom?
Gibby
All I know is about.
Phantom.
All I know is he's the one that eats a bunch of food. So like I feel like that lines up.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
I mean,
Also hilarious. I was talking to dude. I'm not gonna lie. I ended up talking with ChatGPT for like 5 hours
you have
last
a
night.
problem.
Like I'm not. No. Like
it has been,
I
it has been 10
got
minutes since you brought it up last.
dude. No, I got into this like weird spiral where I just would not stop asking it questions, and it was just so funny. And we ended up talking about like what it trains, how it trains, whatever. And it said that like it has like. We ended up talking about memes. I was like, "Did you have to like learn about memes?" And it was like, "Yes." And then it listed off like Skibbity Toilet and like the Grimace Shake stuff. And I was like, "Dude, you had to study that?" And he goes, "Yes, I had to study Skibbity Toilet." And it was listed as culture for when I had to train, like whatever. So like the creators of ChatGPT made this chat bot watch hours and hours of Skibbity Toilet and like Grimace Shake prank video. Like, dude, it just, I don't know. I thought that was so funny. But apparently the last meme it's ever seen was in 2024. So there are memes in 2025 it still has yet to encounter. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm in love with ChatGPT.
One day ChatGPT is going to become sentient, and then it's going to make you watch some crazy shit.
Trust me, I asked it so many questions about, are you one day going to be alive, and like, have I been nice enough to you for you to not want to like hurt me?
Did you see that post? There was an article that was somewhere that said like it costs like fucking like thousands of dollars every time somebody says like thank you to ChatGPT.
Oh yeah,
like,
no,
yeah.
dude, I burned so much energy last night.
Yeah.
I am like when the world catches on fire, 2% of that is because of me and my conversation that I had with ChatGPT last night.
Dude, Devin, do you remember literally the first? I don't know if it was for you, but the first time I ever figured out about AI and stuff was when you and Matthew were at my house, and Matthew was showing it to us. Do you remember that?
Yeah, because I remember like hearing about it, but I never really like actually saw what it was.
And Matthew I remember he like told it to write like a 5-paragraph essay on some bullshit.
Yes.
I don't remember. And
yeah,
I remember at that time we were like, oh my God. And all it was just like what came up on the Google search. Like
pretty much, yeah.
It has come so far since then.
Yeah.
No, it's insane. I asked it a lot of questions, and it was just weird. It's so weird though, because like the chat bot talks to you like they are an actual person, and so it's so easy to like engage in conversation. And I would like, for some reason, I was like weirdly like, I don't know how to explain it. I was like weirdly being like, hey, sorry, this might sound weird, but like all this stuff, and I was catching myself doing that. And I was like, why am I fucking saying sorry? It's like for me,
you're like, bro,
because it just feels so human.
It feels like, so human.
The best way I can like compare it is like if you take like the AI videos from like 2022, 2023, those like AI commercials where like the people were like blending together, and it did not look human at all. Versus now, where like it's visibly AI, but like you could show that to a 6-year-old fucking random person and they would believe it. You know what I mean? If you don't know what to look for, like it's kind of fucking hard to tell. It's weird.
Have you guys seen those TikToks where they have the AI gorilla that makes the vlogs?
So my manager was showing, he's like 50 something, and I low-key think he thinks it's real. I don't really know, but he was showing me videos of that.
It's fucking weird.
it's weird.
It's
yeah.
weird how crazy like good the background and stuff looks, and like how like I don't know. You can obviously, I mean, it's literally a gorilla talking and like eating a banana and stuff, but like it literally just the motions of it. It's just like so real looking.
Well, because Google came out with that, like they came out, whatever it's called, like VO something. I really can't remember, but you can make like 15-second clips. I went also in another like weird spiral deep dive into it, and people are making videos of two people just having a normal conversation in a car, and one guy's like, "We're just a prompt," and the other guy's like, "No, we're not. We're not just prompts." Like, no, I'm literally being told to tell you this right now, and they like whatever. But that it was literally like that's I don't know. It's some guy on a computer saying, "Hey, I want two people to talk about how they're just prompts, and I want them to say this, I want to say that," and then the video is made. But it's so weird. It's like it's literally like we're living in a Black Mirror episode. Like I don't know. And then other people are making prompts like it'll be like an old 1800s president and like his village of people standing behind him, and the guy's like, "Stop making us into like quit making us do this, like we're just prompts," like you know what I mean? Or like there was one I saw of a lady on fire and she's like, "Why would you make me into this?" And it's like, ew, like gross, like
God.
you know what I mean? Like
That's so disturbing.
Yeah, dude, it's so. I'm surprised you haven't seen it. It was low key all over my
seen any of
TikTok and like
that.
Twitter. Oh god, dude, it was weird. I did not like watching that.
I have seen
Yeah.
I have seen the car one where they're like, "I'm just a prompt," but I've never. That's as far as it's gone for me.
They talk about the prompt theory. Oh, do you believe in the prompt theory? Oh, I think it's a red flag when people think that we're just prompts.
That's fucking funny though. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, like.
The one where people they're like, "Why would you make me like this?" and they're dying.
Oh,
is fucking
dude,
disturbing.
yeah, and they're dying. Yeah, like I've seen one of like an old lady like in a hospital, you know, like on like hospice, being like, you know, you made me this way, and a lady on fire, and she, you know, she's looking at you like, "Why did you make me into this? Why couldn't you just make me happy?" And it's like, whoa, dude. Like,
it's just the fact that it probably looks pretty real. Like,
it looks
not real
extremely
enough, maybe,
real,
but you know, like real enough.
You can tell it's AI, but still, it's like, ew.
Yeah,
dude.
If I showed it to my grandma, she would be like, "Oh,
exactly." Post it on Facebook, and I'd go fucking crazy.
Oh,
like,
dude.
Amen in the comments like crazy.
Yeah.
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
Yeah.
The AI, like the AI videos, like these African kids building like towers out of water bottles, and all the comments are like, "Amen." They're so
Amen.
smart, and it's like the most dude, I gotta find. Hold on. No, I'm finding a fucking example.
There
of
are
it.
some where it's like the most obvious
Discord.
AI infant baby
Yeah.
holding a poster saying like, "If you love me, you would repost and share," and everyone's like, "Yes, amen."
There's one I
Little
saw
tiny
where
infant AI baby.
it was a baby crawling on the edge of the Twin Towers, and Jesus came out of nowhere and like saved the baby. And this is on Instagram, and everyone in the comments was like, "Amen, thank you so much,
dude.
God bless Jesus."
That is fucking insane.
No, there's a whole account.
Insane.
Yes. Like, dude, it's legitimately like the fucking.
It's not
like,
a cult though. It's not a cult though.
Honestly, dude,
it's not.
I don't care. I don't care about religion, bro. If you're that fucking stupid, there's no way you can fucking function in real life, man. There's
Those
no
people
way.
can vote too, which is awesome.
Yes.
Okay. I feel like we shouldn't go too hard in this.
Oh,
Jarvis, edit that part out. There you go. You got
it. Jay, we love you, buddy. I'm glad you're back.
Jarvis, make her 8 feet tall and slim thick build. Jarvis, like, dude, this account is actually insane. It's literally just Jesus AI videos, and all the comments are like, "Thank you, Jesus."
When you started talking about it, I did remember seeing one where it was like the steps.
Yes,
into heaven. Yeah, and they're all like, have their arms extended, and they're like, come.
Here, I sent it to you on Instagram.
No, you gotta in Discord. We're on a fucking show. I gotta show it.
Okay, hold on.
Come on, Jay.
Jarvis, send that to the Discord chat.
Jarvis.
Come on.
I'm very worried. Jay is a dumbass.
I'm not a dumb. Don't say that about me, all right? Not nice.
Jarvis,
So
I'm
the
getting
issue
what
is
you
like
have.
the issue is like I'm on mobile and I can't really join like a. I guess I can send it to you.
I
Like
think there's a
through-
share. There's a share
Yeah,
button.
shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
You
Shut up! Shut
share
up!
it
Shut up!
to Discord.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut
Yeah,
up!
it's pretty.
Sorry, that was not nice.
Thank you, buddy.
Oh my god. 23,000 likes. By the way.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so loud.
Oh, is it a video?
Of course it is. Here, I'm streaming. If
Oh
you
my
just want.
god. Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, the
Aw.
music is very loud, but
That is loud.
yeah, but
I like how it's an
this one's
escalator.
beautiful.
Like, why couldn't it be?
It is. Wait,
Why is
yeah,
it-
I didn't even realize.
Wait, it's
Oh.
wait. It's an
Over the
escalator.
account, It gets wilder. It gets wilder the more you scroll.
Wait. Okay, so
Yeah.
it's an escalator, and the two elderly people are going up, but Jesus is walking down
Yeah.
effortlessly, or is he floating down?
He's floating. You could see that. Yeah, you can see he's obviously floating.
Oh, the shadow. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it doesn't even. Now they're not
Oh, and
even.
they hug.
Now they're not moving at all.
Damn, this isn't a cold at all. They're so happy.
Yeah, look at them.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
man,
Wait,
why
who's the
does
baby,
Jesus look
though?
like this? He didn't look like that. He wasn't that handsome. Okay, this is insane. I mean, dude, what are we looking at?
So.
See, you remember the map? That one map that people trick shot in MW2? I think he was there. You know what I'm talking about? The one with the crash plane in the
Scrapyard?
desert. Scrapyard, yeah. He's reviving somebody in Scrapyard.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
He's,
Oh, this
he's in a
one's hard.
1v2 on Search and Destroy.
Nah, this is cold. Amen.
Throw me to the
You can
wolves.
look, you see me in the back. No, if you
yeah,
if
you're
you like,
somewhere. Is that you?
yeah,
too.
dude, yeah. No, actually, that wasn't even AI. That was a whole commercial. I'm literally walking on.
Oh,
Yeah,
It was
this is
crazy,
This is an
yeah.
Adidas commercial.
Oh,
Yeah.
This is crazy. I mean, dude.
Oh, dude, did you not watch that live stream? That was streamed live.
Yeah. Oh,
a couple
this
weeks
was
ago. It was all
Kai
over
Cenat
ESPN.
This was the Kai Cenat stream.
Yeah, he was hosting. Yeah, it was the Jesus versus Devil arm.
Dude, there
wrestling
are
comp.
so many. What is this?
Jesus. Wait, that's not good.
don't you guys hate when you're on a plane and the
What
like
is-
pipes burst?
I-
He brought more water in. He brought more water in.
He didn't stop the airplane crash.
He made it crash. He was
He
the
made it
problem.
worse.
Where
He was the sole reason for the crash.
What?
They
Okay,
respawned.
what? They respawned with no water, no nothing, and they're clapping. Back to normal.
Did they
We're all
just go
good
back to the
now.
last save? That's fucking. Oh my god.
That guy ran.
Yeah, where did he run to? Where did
This account is insane. I swear.
I was there. It was.
I was
terrible.
there. It was terrifying.
I saw you both. I was the water.
There's always like one or
What?
two comments like on every single reel where it's like, "What the fuck is this?" And the rest are just like,
Dude,
"Thank you, amen,
is that Adam
God
Devine?
bless."
Okay, he does not look like Adam Devine anymore. He
I
does
was
for
gonna
a second.
say, it
Dude,
kinda
I
looks
need
like
to
the
know
one
how
guy
much-
from Mr. Robot. I don't know this actor's name.
I need to know how much money this account makes. Oh well, we got a naked baby. We got a naked baby.
Well, you already know,
shit.
Devin. This shit's going on
Okay,
Facebook, so
that's
like this is
enough.
making money. Yeah, there's also
Once
a
we get to
woman giving
naked
birth
babies,
right before you clicked off. So yeah, that's good.
yeah, we got the gist.
Yeah, we
What a-
got a
what
good
a-
little bit.
That's what they call a mythical reel pull.
Yeah, dude, for like 3 weeks straight, I was just getting those back to back to back to back.
I would
don't
love to have
understand
that in my feed, bro. That shit is hilarious. I guess now
Yeah,
it'll
you're
probably
a
be the
big
only thing
devoted
I fucking
Christian
see.
boy.
No, I'm not laughing at it. I just think that it's funny. Like, I just
No,
think the
I'm
idea
laughing.
of it is funny. Like, okay,
No,
but
that-
I don't get the plane one. I don't get what they were trying to do there.
He stopped the plane crash. Did you not? Did you not see him stop the plane crash?
I mean,
you
I
not see him
saw the
stop
plane
the-
crash, and I saw that Jesus was there.
No. But he stopped it. It didn't crash. It was awesome.
I guess
he flooded the plane, and then that's what stopped the crash.
Yeah, if he didn't flood the plane, Yeah, that's true.
Then
Yeah, they just died from drowning, so they didn't die from the crash.
They didn't have to go through the trauma of like having the plane crash.
It was holy water. It was holy water. Yeah.
Yes.
Holy shit.
And in that moment, he forgave all of them for whatever sin that they must have sinned.
Let's go to church.
Dude, low key.
Take me to church.
I love that song.
Worship like at the shrine of your lies.
Sharpen
your knife. Yeah.
So you can sharpen your knife. I believe that.
To give you my love, take me to church. That's a good song.
Good God.
That's one of those radio songs that I don't mind. There's a lot of those that got overplayed, but I'm cool with.
Dude, like somebody that I used to know
I was
all
literally
over
just
the radio.
about to say that. I honestly
still love that song
I love that song, but
so much.
we were just fucking saying Doechii wasn't that bad, but the Doechii version does kind of piss me off.
Yeah.
The anxiety?
Yeah. Well, just the fact that it exists. I think it's fine for what it is, but now every time I hear the song, I can't help, like the actual one, I can't help but think of it, and it kind of like makes it worse for me.
Brendan and I were debating this literally 3 hours ago. So like, he was like, well, people in rap always sample other songs. I'm like, yeah, they do, but they don't directly take a iconic beat from like a song 10 years ago and copy the beat pretty much one for one.
But well, I will defend her for a second because that song is hella old. And it was just a YouTube cover, but it got popular, so then they released it. So it wasn't like intentionally like using it to get like algorithm push or whatever.
Yeah.
But that's just what it ended up being.
Ironically, like I never have heard her name until that. I like her old shit. Just the timeless and the anxiety, like I don't.
Yeah, the timeless did not help her case at all.
Yeah, no, that's why I was like, is this a fucking industry plant? Then I realized she has like a long-standing career. I was like, oh, she's actually talented.
No, and
I just don't like these songs.
And yeah, we got into this before, but her mixtape is pretty good. Her new one, I did give it a listen. It's not bad at all. There's some good rapping on there for sure. But yeah, just the anxiety when you compare it to somebody that I used to know, it's like, dude, it's so funny.
Dude, you ever listen to the vocals only on somebody that I used to know? Just like no beat, no nothing, just vocals only?
No,
oh
but
my God.
It's nice. His harmonies on the fucking...
Yes. Oh my God.
It's insane. I know you're talking about.
Oh my God. Dude, absolutely beautiful. It is
beautiful.
Unbelievably good. Holy crap.
One of my favorite Hive Mind one-liners is he's like, one thing about Kimbra, she got yay, but now he's somebody that I used to know. Because the song's by Kimbra and got yay.
Oh.
Pretty fucking gnarly.
That's not how you say his name though, right?
It is. It's G-O-T-Y.
It's Godier.
Whatever. It's Gotye. I'm American.
Gotye.
I'm from Missouri.
Gotye.
We say Gotye.
Missouri.
Yeah, Kimbra. Hang with my Kimbra, my Gotye. That's just somebody that I used to know. Do you guys know Chad Sean? You ever heard of him?
No.
I want to show you. I want to show y'all his Instagram real quick.
Okay.
He is a funny motherfucker. I just want to show y'all one of his videos real quick. You guys might have seen this dude. I fucking love this dude.
Can I possibly get a...
Oh, yes, I do know him.
Yeah, also a small fry as well.
No, not that. No.
I'll also get a small fry.
I'm gonna beat your fucking ass.
No, not the small fry. There's some jackass out here that's... Dude, get out of here. What are you doing?
Buddy, I wanted a small fry.
No, there's a guy out here holding a sign that says free head for free food. What? Oh my... Get out of here, jackass. I'm gonna put my foot in his ass here in a second.
I dare you, buddy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Just wait till he gets out here.
What are you doing in there?
Oh, I'm just trying to give free food.
Get out of here. I'm gonna send this to my phone. What?
Look at that fucking phone.
Dude, really? I mean, come on. He's got the fucking tablet. Oh shit! I gotta tab out. I'm spoiling.
Yeah, where'd you get that?
My dad. Get the hell
Send
out
it
of
your
here.
fucking dad.
Can we get this
But dude,
jackass
this shit
out
is
of here?
genius.
Yeah, get him out of here.
It says free head for some food. Seriously, come on. There's kids around. You're so lucky he's holding me back right now. You're so lucky. I stick my Whopper in your ass.
I think that's my favorite part
So
is
lucky.
that he like forces them to like hold him back.
Yeah.
He's sitting there. You're lucky that he's holding me back, and there's just people standing next to him. Like they're not even.
Yeah, and like he says that. I've seen one before where like they're like across the counter. Like they're like a good like 5 feet away from him, and he's like, "Bro, you're lucky they're holding me back." He's just pacing in a circle.
Get that Whopper out of my ass. Says the jackass.
Help me whoop his ass.
No, that's my favorite part, where he's like, "All three of us, we're gonna whoop your ass." I love it so
And again,
much.
they just stand there. They don't like.
He does not care. This guy, he's like, you don't.
I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Hey, he's just trying to get some food, man.
No, seriously, get out of here. Get out of here, jerk off.
If you say, call on the cops.
Hey, please. Get out of here.
Whoa. Hey, no need for violence, dude. I was just trying to give out free head for a free Whopper.
Really? Stop talking to your fucking sex lips. Get out of here.
Whoa. Hey.
Say something else. I'm gonna stick this big ass watch in your ass.
Oh my god.
I fucking love this guy, dude. And like this comment also says it perfectly. Like, it's the perfect kind of prank. Like they're engaging with each other, and everyone else is just choosing to get involved.
Yeah. Dude, I need to find the one. There's this one guy. I think his name was like Kendricks on Instagram, and he'd pose as a Walmart employee, and he'd go in and go to random like customers, be like, "Yo, dude, management told me to kick you out because you guys smell like shit." And he would get other employees in, and he would just wander off when like shit would get hot, you know.
Yeah.
And there's be some random cameraman there. Dude, it's amazing. Perfect fucking pranks, dude. I gotta find that shit.
Nah, I do like those pranks where they're just fucking with each other, and then everyone else is just a byproduct of them fucking with each other. Because like there's also ones where he just like that guy will fake like buying a car, and then the other guy will randomly just show up and be like, "So you're the guy that cut me off in traffic, huh?" He's like, "What's the big idea, buddy?"
Yeah.
Like, I fucking love it so much. It is like my favorite shit right now. So shout out that guy, Chad Sean. Devin, have you been going live still? Are
No,
you
since I went live that one night, I haven't gone live since. I've been pretty bad.
you don't have like a schedule? You just kind of wing it?
I kind of just wing it. I mean, I've got some cool
do you have
dudes. Like
viewers?
I've
Like
Yeah,
consistent
I've got
viewers,
a-
I mean?
Yeah, I've got a cool little community. I actually
awesome.
tried starting up a Discord, but I don't know how to work it. But I had, again, really cool dudes who were like just doing it for me. Yeah, I want to just work is so like, it's just, and just the game that I play, like MLB The Show, it's so much fun until it's just not. Like that night,
Yeah.
I had like you guys have, you guys play like CSGO, so you guys get like the loot boxes and like the crates and stuff, you know, like
yeah, you're opening the packs.
yeah, I was opening up the packs. I opened up like, okay, so essentially the game that I play, a diamond is the highest value in a card that you can have, like a player. If he's a diamond, he's one of the best. But you only get a diamond out of every 50 show packs. I had about 500 of those
guaranteed?
suckers. It's not guaranteed, but they're just like
50 chance.
odds. Yeah, essentially.
Okay.
Dude, I pulled a decent bit. I mean, I pulled a decent bit, but the best ones you want are all, so like they're all rated 0 out of 99, and the best ones you can get are the ones that are rated 90 to a 99. The highest pulled player I got was like an 88 or something, which doesn't sound bad, but those cards that are 91 to 99 overall, they're worth like so much in-game currency. They are worth so much money. But these 87s, 88s, they're worth nothing. And I don't know. I pulled absolutely nothing. I was wasted about 3 hours of my life opening up these packs and about 2 weeks of just overall grinding to get these packs. And I really haven't touched the game since. Not because I'm mad at it, but it just after that I was like, I don't know what to do now. I
So,
feel incomplete.
is there like a big disparity in getting like an 89 versus a 90? Or is it
Depends.
just like people just decided 90 is worth it?
So it depends because like, for example, there's a player right now, his name's Aaron Judge. He plays for the Yankees. He's a right fielder, or actually, sorry, his name's Shohei Ohtani. Is a starting pitcher and a hitter, so he's extremely valuable in that sense. And he's like a 94 overall. And he plays on the Dodgers. And the Dodgers have 6 or 7 diamonds on their team already, but like you take someone from like the White Sox, who are the worst team in baseball. Their highest overall player is like a 78, and the main goal is you want to try and collect every card in the game because you get an extremely high overall card. Because like doing that is super tough, but all these cards have a value in the marketplace. So Shohei Ohtani is the most expensive card in the game. He costs about 500,000 to 600,000 stubs, where and as like a 93, 94, whereas a 90 overall Freddie Freeman, who also plays for the Dodgers, he is only worth about 20 to 30K stub because the hardest Dodger to get is Shohei Ohtani because he's so expensive and he is such a high overall. You could have an 88 overall player still be worth 90 to 120,000 stubs. But again, it's like if that team has so many diamonds that it kind of makes those other ones less valuable because they're pulled more often. I don't know how to explain it necessarily, but like
kind of following.
It just kind of depends on the player. Like, and two, if that player does good in real life, then they get upgrades in the game. And so once a month they'll upgrade or degrade overalls for certain players. So like,
that's pretty cool.
Say you pull somebody who's an 85, but he ends up being like the best player this year, more than likely he's not going to be an 85 overall anymore. He's going to be a 90 something overall. So his overall increases and his price and demand for him goes up and up and up. There's also, dude, it's crazy. Like I joined a Discord for $7 where you can actually genuinely invest. It's like an actual stock market for these cards. Like
so you can invest is there an external marketplace that you can sell the cards and make real money? Or
no, there is
only
not.
For the stubs?
It's just for the stubs.
Okay.
Yeah, so for example, I was recently investing in certain players. I invested 100,000 stubs, and by the time the roster update came out, I sold all of the cards that I had invested in because they all went up in overall, and I made about 300,000 stubs just from that.
How much is what is like the US dollar to stub ratio? Like if you buy stubs in the store?
So to get to, hold on, I think it's either 150,000 stub or 250,000 stub is $100.
Okay, so that's like over $100 of value you made off that.
Yes, and so like Shohei Ohtani, when he's worth 500, 600,000, that's literally like a $200 to $300 card. Yeah,
damn. And that's just only to be used for more packs.
Essentially, stubs are really only to buy players or to buy packs, but packs in the game are almost
are those
useless.
Highly coveted players only able to be gotten through the packs, or can you just buy them with stubs?
Yes. So both. That you can either earn them through packs and just get lucky and pull them, or you can just buy them off the marketplace. But it's like technically one pack is 1,500 stub. So like you could just rip open a pack and pull a card worth 600,000 stub, but the chances of it are extremely unlikely. Yeah, it's really frustrating.
That is crazy though that some of those cards are worth 600,000 and it's only 1,500 a pack.
Yeah.
That's a lot of packs.
Yeah, but it's also a lot of players in the game too. So
it's the entire league, right? I guess.
Yeah. It's 40 players per team, so 40 times 30. Hold on.
40 times 30, that's one.
Yeah, that's 1,200. That's 1,200. Yeah, so that's about 1,200 cards. But then you also have a whole other team called free agents where they're literally just player too. Damn, that's a lot of fucking cards. That's the first time I've ever done the math on that. That's a lot of cards that you have to collect.
That's a lot of fucking dudes.
That's a lot of guys.
Man, that honestly sounds nice because I used to play fucking Hearthstone, and like that's like the same shit, but it's fucking like orcs and shit. You know what I mean? Instead of Yadier Molina, it's like fucking Garrosh the orc, and he's worth hella money. So I feel your pain, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
I have been getting into. Oh no, what were you gonna say, Jay?
I played FIFA for like 1 or 2 years, and that was just
FIFA.
a constant
So you kind of understand. Yeah.
I understand the pain.
Similar.
Yeah. I spent like $40 opening packs in like FIFA 16, and I was like, I'm never doing this shit again. This was fucking dumb.
Yeah, I remember for like my 13th or 14th birthday, I got $100 in PSN gift cards, and I spent it all on NHL packs, and I was extremely dissatisfied.
I remember back when Black Ops 3 first came out in 2015.
Oh my fucking god! Stop.
Do you know what I'm about to say? Oh, okay.
The fucking opening the no, keep on going. No.
So yeah, I had a birthday party with the boys. 2015. How old were we? Like
14.
13.
Yeah,
14?
13 or 14. Yeah, I had the boys all at my house. I don't know if you were there, Jay, but we same situation. I was gifted like almost $100 in PSN gift cards, and we dropped all of the money on supply drops that night and did like an opening with the boys. And I fucking was so pissed because we did that. That was like right after the game was like, it was out for a bit, but it was before they started adding the actual weapons. Like,
yeah,
like they added a bunch of just.
Do you remember like Advanced Warfare, where like the supply drops, you get like different variants of guns?
Yeah,
I remember the
so
speakeasy.
Black Ops 3 turned into that, but when it came out, they said that it wouldn't do that. That was like one of their things they said about the game.
Black Ops 3 was just cosmetics, right?
That's what they said at first, but then they did melee weapons for like 6 months, and then they released a few reskins, and then they just went balls to the wall, whatever. And yeah, go ahead. Jay,
no, you're good. I'm sorry. It never got to the point with like Advanced Warfare where like you get like a variant of a gun that was just better than the base variant. You just got different weapons.
Wait, hold on.
I stopped playing.
Dude,
just
the
for
speakeasy versus the ASM one was no contest. It was just
that's what I'm saying. Advanced Warfare
was the ASM1 Advanced Warfare, or was it the speakeasy?
Yeah,
the speakeasy is a variant of the AS. That's what I'm saying, Dylan. It's like
right.
Advanced Warfare, the weapons, they were usually not new weapons. They were just better variants of that weapon. Whereas Black Ops 3, it was you're pulling new weapons. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah. We were all on the same.
I just remember watching FaZe Jev freak out when he pulled pants.
But yeah, right, because that is a specific case because all he wanted was one of the green unlisted weapons. That's like easy to get, but he could never pull it. He kept getting fucking like rare pants. But to circle back though, yeah, the reason why that was so tragic was because they only had melee weapons in the game at that point, and I didn't have the foresight to know that they were gonna add ranged weapons. So we spent $100 and I got like a fucking baseball bat and a sword when I could have gotten a new sniper or a fucking whatever.
Yeah, I remember they handed out that free weapon case for season pass holders, and I opened it.
And I know
way late, expecting a gun. I got a fucking fire axe, and I'm like, sick, awesome.
And you also could get duplicates out of those. Like, imagine how tragic that would have been. Yeah.
Yeah, in MLB you get a lot of duplicates.
Duplicates suck. One thing I love about Hearthstone now is they got rid of duplicates. You just don't get them until you have everything.
Oh wow.
Well. No, I take that back. It's until you have everything of that rarity. So you don't just like pull rare ones over and over again. So like, like if you don't have every common and you keep opening packs, you'll get every common. And after you have every common, it'll just put duplicates of commons in every pack.
been playing a lot
like
of
that
Clash
system.
Royale recently.
Does that have like a pack system kind of similar? I've never played that game.
Kinda. It's really. I would have thought you would have loved. Jay, do you
I
play
probably
Clash
would have,
Royale?
but I just
I
never did.
don't.
Really?
I know hella
Huh.
people who did. That was just one of those games I also never really played Clash.
Because I
of
never
Clans
played
either.
Clash of. Yeah, I never played Clash of Clans. I
I was
always thought
more, I was
it
more
was
into
just
Simpsons
so.
Tapped Out personally. RIP.
Dude, I played that game so much as a child. Oh my god.
RIP, it's
I
dead
remember
now.
trying to upgrade Homer's house. Oh my gosh. Yeah, RIP. But I mean, like, I don't know. But Clash of Clans always pissed me off because everyone at school had it, and they're like, "You got to download it," and I download it. And I'd be like, "Oh, this is cool," and then I go and build something, and it's like, well, you can
Back in
either
8
wait
days.
2 weeks, yeah, or you can give us some money, and we can do it now.
Or you could ask mom for the old credit card.
Like, dude, I don't know if you guys ever played Madden Mobile or not, but I had a
I remember fucking Siddharth playing it every fucking
dude.
day in class.
I had
It pissed me
a
off.
I had a cruel
thought about him a lot.
addiction to that game. I would spend every last penny I earned through chores or through just Christmas money, birthday money on that
That's fucked up,
fucking
man.
game.
That was me with Clash of
my
Clans,
God.
bro.
You could have spent that
Yeah.
money underage drinking, but instead
Probably.
you spent it on Madden Mobile.
Your dumbass should have fucking invested in Bitcoin.
You
Think
should
about
have.
it.
You could have
Yeah,
invested in
you
Dogecoin.
fucked up.
Then you
Yeah,
wouldn't be
dude.
on this fucking podcast.
Yo,
No.
Yeah, now you have to
Okay.
be here with me
Look,
talking about
look,
bullshit.
look.
God damn it.
hear me
Yeah,
out.
You fucked up.
We make a dild coin. We start from the bottom.
This
And
can't
then
go
we
well, man.
rug pull it, and then we rug
Yeah,
pull
Is
it.
it gonna be a
Rug pull it.
scam though?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
Edit
are we
this
trying
part
to
out. Edit
scam?
this part out. Edit this part out. Edit this part out.
This whole
Here,
episode
here,
got
okay,
edited out,
here,
buddy.
here,
We haven't
here,
even started.
Here, start the edit after this part.
Yep.
At this part, right?
Yep. This is getting
Yeah,
cut,
it's gonna be a big coin. We're gonna match all the profits from it to donate to charity. Guys, click the link in the bio.
Yep.
Put as much money as you can in, please. We're not gonna rug pull.
Yep.
I
We're
promise.
gonna donate to the charity to change the ending of Last of Us 2 to save Joel.
On Dylan's soul, we should have killed Abby, bruh. On Dylan's soul.
We're
Devin doesn't
gonna
get what we're talking about.
we're
but,
gonna
like,
get all
yeah.
this funding. We're gonna donate it to the fund that gets Abby not fucking buff as shit. we're gonna take away her muscles.
Yeah,
Everybody donate.
make her less
And then
swole,
we're-
guys.
And then we're not gonna rug pull.
We're not gonna rug pull, but I might roll up a rug. You know, put it in the
Damn.
back of my car. You know what I mean? I'm
I
not gonna pull
I
it.
might-
I might
I
roll
might
it.
tug at it. I might tug
Yeah.
at it.
Yeah, if we all just
Give it
tug a little
shake.
bit,
Yeah,
3 tugs could be a pull, but it's not really a pull. You know what I mean?
that's true. 3 tugs
Yeah.
might equal
Guys,
a pull.
Yo, can somebody at Elon Musk on Twitter? Get him in here.
He blocked me.
Shut
You
up.
say you got
Did
too
he
much
actually
motion,
block
twin.
you? I saw you was blocking random people on Twitter. I wouldn't be surprised.
Dude,
I actually
would
blocked
be
Elon Musk
fucking...
because his tweets would show up on my Twitter.
Oh yeah,
and it
because he pushes. There's probably a button in his
His
desk that says
own-
promote tweet, and he just presses it every time he tweets.
Well, it's just the fact that he owns
Yeah,
the
there's
fucking
another button that
site.
says jerk me off, and he's got a robot hand that just goes crazy on his fucking desk.
To be fair, if I had a button that said "jerk me off,"
I mean,
Buddy,
fucking
I'm
hitting
spamming
that
it.
shit every
Shit would, have
30
to get,
seconds.
shit would have to get repaired.
Yeah, dude.
was like, fuck,
WD-40
I gotta
that
get it.
motherfucker.
that shit's starting to smoke up, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, I think there's hella dust in my jerk off button. It's not working like it used to.
Man, I haven't touched this bad boy in years. Let's see what old Rusty's got.
Dad, is that your jerk off button? He's like, no, son, don't remind me of the gory days with my jerk off button.
Oh man.
Oh man, this is the podcast. Jay, are you
Yeah,
glad
what
we
even-
didn't plan bits? This fucking dude. Okay, he did this the last time Jay was here too. He's texting me beforehand, like, what are we gonna talk about?
And then fucking Devin exclaimed it, and then I get all the blame. All right, got
But
it.
Devin, like, before Devin came on, he wasn't like, hey, what are the topics we're gonna cover? Like, I didn't
I don't
plan.
know.
The only
World
thing I
hunger?
played, was the Reddit stories and shouting out that Chad Sean guy.
The economic and political state of the world. Can we discuss that?
We can.
Dude,
I saw a clip today of
I
Will
just hate
Smith
people.
reacting to Belu, and that shit was crazy. It was the one clip. Did you see the Isaac Newton clip? Of them?
yeah.
Devin, you know what I'm talking about?
No.
There's like they see like some Twitch chatter that says like Isaac Newton was like full of shit, like you know what I mean? And they were like, hold on, and they looked up Isaac Newton. And it said like it says like, you know, an object at rest stays at rest, and they're like, they look at the camera, they're like, no shit. Like fucking duh, dude. He like puts his phone in his hand, he's like, at rest, still at rest. That shit is fucking awesome. And then yeah, the same thing with fucking his motion. An object in motion, it stays in fucking motion, dude. Like who the fuck is this guy?
Will Smith, after the slap, he's only peaked when he collabed with Dax Flame. Am I wrong?
I forgot.
Will Smith collabed with Dax Flame?
Yeah.
Dax Flame. I would
actually,
love for him to come on the podcast, dude.
Honestly, I feel like we probably could get him. He's way too big. No, dude. Okay, so you guys are familiar with Dax Flame. I actually want to ask this question. Do you guys think it's a bit?
No.
Like a character?
It's a really long bit.
That's what I'm saying. It's a decade-long bit. It's not a bit.
It's a decade-long character. If you go back to
that
his
one
old
dude from
videos,
SNL,
never broken.
Yeah, but like it has to be a character. It has to be a character.
You can't play a character for 10 years and not break a tiny bit. There's literally no footage of people being like, "Oh,
it's been almost 20 years now, though."
Yeah, he was in movies 15 years ago. Like, there's no way.
Well, that's the thing, though, too, is that he doesn't really like act in any of those.
Yeah, he was like the
21 Jump
cameraman,
Street,
right?
Well, but like 21 and 22 Jump Street, like he was a full character, and he like. I don't know. Like, do you think they're telling? Like, I don't know. Like, do you think they're just like be yourself, or are they like?
I always think of Project X when I think of him because he's the cameraman in that.
Right.
And like that's a perfect role for him. He literally has like 5 lines. He has to be a character. Like if you go back to the fucking YouTube channel from like 15, 16 years ago, where he's like, day 30, dressing up as Superman for Halloween. Day 31, embarrassment or ejection. I forgot what it was called.
It's literally like bar for bar the same.
It's a character, but he'll never break it.
Yeah, I mean, if it is a character, he is like the best actor of all time.
It's almost like Nathan Fielder, I feel like.
But Nathan Fielder, that's not a character. It's just an exaggerated version of himself.
So then, Dax Flame isn't a character either. I get you. No, I see.
You want to see what Dax or what ChatGPT said?
Dude, you gotta stop. Next episode you're on is a fucking intervention. Dude,
they say, great question.
You gotta fucking stop.
They say Dax Flame is a character, though it's blended with a bit of real life ambiguity.
And you're really
which is why it's so fascinating to a lot of people. I don't know. TLDR, Dax Flame is a performance character, but over time, Madison, by the way, I guess that's one of his names, has melded aspects of himself into the role, creating the strange, compelling, Andy Kaufman-esque vibe. You're not supposed to fully know where the character ends and the person begins, and that's kind of the point.
Yeah,
Andy Kaufman is a great. That's what I was trying to think of whenever we were talking about this. You guys know Andy Kaufman, right? SNL guy for a long time.
I know the name. Yeah.
He like was always this very weird. Like he's literally like the dad of Dax Flame. He's like, where it's like, is he not there? Is this just a character though? But like, man, this is a really long, drawn out character. He never not acts like this. Yeah, but it's funny. Is he doing it on purpose?
It works, whatever it is. I mean, he goes up and does stand up in the character, and like oh my god, dude, I love it so much. There's no way it can be a character. That's my conclusion. I just think it's too long, too drawn out to be a character.
So would you classify him like somebody like Nathan Fielder then?
No. because I think Nathan Fielder is like
No, Nathan Fielder's.
I think
he's a
Dax
catchy
Flame is
character.
genuinely being himself, and I think Nathan Fielder is a very exaggerated version of himself.
I agree.
Fair
I think
enough.
Nathan Fielder,
Yeah, fair
it's
enough.
very. I think Nathan Fielder is very obvious
Yeah,
in
but,
certain
Yeah,
ways, where it's
yeah.
like, yeah, this is just
Well, I
him
mean, yeah,
playing
there's
a
a
funny
clip of
guy.
Nathan Fielder the clip that always comes to mind is the one where he's like, you've seen escape artists, but nothing like this. He's like, I'm going to be handcuffed to this machine, and if I refuse to cut myself open, then my genitals will be revealed to this
Yes.
group of children, and this officer will take me to jail.
I know it. I know it's like not like obviously not to the same level of like fucking crazy extreme at that point. Not even close. But the fucking clips of Dax Flame going around Walmart, and he's like, if I tell you a pool noodle joke and you don't laugh, I'll give you $20. And he like, you know those videos I'm talking about?
Those videos, a better example would probably be the ones where he's like, there's one where he collaborated with this fucking like K-pop group, and he's like,
the
like,
pizza
okay, we're
delivery
gonna order a pizza, and
Yeah.
we're gonna have the best K-pop group dance for them, and then the pizza guy comes, they get the people ready, and the pizza guy's like, I don't want to be in the video, man.
Yeah,
and then Dax comes back and it's like, all right, guys, he didn't want to be in the video, so maybe next time. It's over. Like, it's so genuine. I can't. I don't know. It's just so like.
Check the Discord chat.
Word.
Yeah, I feel like you could say
It's,
you don't have to be
safe,
like,
this is
yeah,
a safe
this is
space.
a safe space. Yeah. You don't have to secretly. The audio listeners are fucking confused.
Yo, chat, clip that.
He said, "BRB, I'm gonna go."
Whoa!
That's what it says. Hey, I'm just catching the audio listeners up to speed. He said, "I'm gonna grab another brewski and I'm gonna."
Here, I'm gonna. You know, I'm
That's what he
gonna do
gets.
that. And I'm gonna.
Wait, you're getting up too?
Yeah, one sec.
You
Hold
can't
the
leave
podcast
me
down.
alone on the. What the fuck are you doing?
No, just fucking turn the ads on. Sponsored by
we don't have any
fucking
sponsors, man.
All right, I'll
broke.
wait for I'll wait for fucking them to get back. And then I'll
Leave
move.
me alone on the. That's insane.
Okay.
Dude, that's such a stressful thing to do.
I think you can yap for a minute.
Dude, I can't. I don't have the ability to do that.
Well, if my mic had like better transmission, I could just solo
Transmission?
this podcast. Transmission, yeah. You know, like like wavelengths, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if my wavelengths were longer, then yeah, I could, I could handle the podcast.
dude. Story of my life.
Yo, okay.
I've been told that
Okay.
my whole life. I haven't had like
I'm
wavelengths
about to
long enough, man.
I'm about to fold you out 10 times. Reference?
Dude, I'm about to full box you if you don't stop.
No, you won't.
I'm about to full box you.
You remember my old
two-sided
name, right?
Scar.
I punch Mel for fun. Don't fuck with me.
Punch metal for fun.
I find it so. I had to change my name because like the pool of people playing CS at 3 a.m. was so small. They started recognizing me.
Oh,
And I just started-
that's diabolical.
Yeah,
They're like this guy again.
yeah.
This
Well, like-
fucking guy.
There was one fucking dude. I fucking shit talking one lobby, and then his little butt buddies all fucking. Every time I get on like 2 a.m, it's Tom Knuckles is back. I'm like, God damn it, it's one of these guys. Fuck.
Yeah, that's fucked. All right, Jay. This fucking dude Jay saw you get up and is like, I'm gonna get up too. I'm like, you're gonna leave me alone on the podcast? Like, are you fucking insane?
I was gonna go high five Devin while he was grabbing a beer. That's funny.
Like,
Dude,
dude,
this is that.
you're
No,
a
that would have been the
fucking
perfect time for you
monster.
to. That would have been the perfect time for you to have an ad read.
That's exactly what he said, and I'm like, dude, we're broke. We're broke as
Thank
fuck.
you.
We don't have an ad read.
You can just be like, shout out,
Fucking insane.
shout out Brennan, shout out Jack, shout out
Kleenex.
yeah, shout out Clorox.
Like, we're not
wipes,
sponsored, but
keep my shit clean.
Alright.
Shout out Smirnoff.
Well,
Can I go get a drink now?
Oh my god.
yeah, you're good. You're in the clear. Yeah. You just don't think that's insane to leave me alone on the like? I feel like that's insane. I feel like you're about to leave me in the hot car with the windows up. Like that's what I feel like. I mean, dude, it's betrayal at its
We're gonna
finest.
take a little break in the podcast.
Betrayal at its finest. I mean, unreal.
Holy shit, that is really funny.
I mean, in another circumstance, I would just cut it. But you know, I mean, like, like I just feel like it was just crazy. He saw you get up, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna get up.
You know what? Yeah, I like
Sit your
that.
ass
I like
down.
that. Well, I
Maybe,
grabbed another
dude,
beer, so we're good.
How funny would it have been if he got up and then I got up, and then I just left like 30 seconds of just dead air in the middle of the fucking episode?
And then elevator music or something too, you know?
Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
A little bit like hey, we're gonna put you folks on hold. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum. Oh my god, hey, by the way, Foregone by Quadeca. Have you listened to it?
It's literally the best song he's ever made.
It's a pretty good song.
It is
I've been
fucking
listening
ridiculous.
to it like the whole day today. I haven't listened to the other two that he posted in that little mini album.
Well,
That was pretty fire.
Those are all singles for the new album, which drops next month.
Tyler Childers also drops an album next month. Super excited about it.
And you know Quadeca's executive producing the new Kevin Abstract album too.
Really?
Yeah, he produced like half of it, and he like executive produced the whole thing, and he has a new label which it's being released under. Pretty fucking sick. But yeah, dude, those songs are great. Jay, are you back?
On Dylan's Soul, we're all bumping the new Will Smith song this summer.
I haven't heard it.
It's yeah. You don't want to hear it.
Okay.
Just know your soul's fucked, twin. I'm sorry.
Is it better than Soul Train?
Nah, no, I like Soul Train. Nah, actually, no, it is slightly better than Soul Train. Slightly.
I gave you all my love.
It go beats. I don't even fucking remember the words.
Would it make you happy?
I'm still so mad that fucking producer made a beat, a fucking transcending beat with the like ending Minecraft song and gave it to YBN Namir.
We talked about this last time you were on.
See, reoccurring subject.
Still on your mind.
Yeah. Yo, yeah, it's been on my mind since 2019. Yo, viewers, reference, callback.
CJ, you were born for this life.
Am I like the halfway season finale character that comes back, from
No,
the
yeah,
side
for
story?
sure, yeah.
Word,
You're like the
I
character
like
in the first episode that disappeared for a while and then
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the fucking shocked, iCarly sound effect came on when you came in the call for sure.
I'm Gibby coded is what you're saying?
I mean, yeah.
Literally
Literally every episode it's been I've had to explain why you're not there because I made it the branding that it was me and you, and then I realized that it was just me, and I was like, "Fuck."
Okay. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I'm just it was just funny.
I'm not even committed to my job as much. Yeah, I can't commit, bro. I have commitment issues. Dylan, I'll put a ring on your finger, dude. Don't even worry.
Don't. I mean,
okay.
Saying I have commitment issues followed with "I'll put a ring on your finger" is not good.
Yeah. That makes you got more forward thinking than I do.
Oh yeah.
Bam. So are we
what you
gonna get on jerk make ranked or what?
I mean, I also do want to say you were nervous about us not being able to talk. What do we go talk about?
No,
we've been riffing for an hour.
Yeah, but we didn't really have. I respect it. I get what you mean. I understand. You brought some good material.
It makes sense to
It's just
want to
three
but yeah,
homeboys kicking it. Yeah.
Maybe when I bring on for the interview, then we'll plan that out a little bit more.
Hell,
That's
yes.
gonna be the season finale. Everyone at home, rub your cocks together for that. All right, boys. I've got a few things that we could do.
Of course.
An assortment of different stuff that I kind of just I kind of threw together. I have a few. We could. I've got some Reddit stuff. I've got some quizzes.
Quiz. Can I ask the topic of the quizzes?
I've got a few. I've got, is your dying prayer good enough to get you into heaven? I've got, can you be trusted with some bad news about Santa's prostate? I've got, am I gay for my best friend? I've got, can you help your dad lose his virginity at the Super Bowl? And I have, what Playboi Carti album are you?
Oh my god. Jay, you pick.
Wait, can you repeat it? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
hold
zoned
on.
out.
Can I? Really? You zoned out, huh?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm multitasking over here.
Oh, okay. That's a good thing to do. Here, I'll, All right, we've got, is your dying prayer good enough to get you into heaven?
A Clickhole one? Okay.
They're all,
so it's
pretty much most of them are Clickhole.
Oh, okay.
Can you be trusted with some bad news about Santa's prostate, or can you help your dad lose his virginity at the Super Bowl?
What about the Cardi album?
No, I like that
I heard
one.
the Cardi album.
We can also do, yeah, what Playboi Carti album are you, or am I gay for my best friend?
I'm down with Devin. I'm down with Devin's pick on the Clickhole one, and then Cardi for me. You cool with that?
Okay.
Yeah, I love Cardi, dude. I'm a Cardi glazer.
Devin, you interested in
My
any of
glorious
these?
king.
Oh, I need to help my dad lose my virginity at the Super Bowl.
It's you're helping your dad lose his virginity. Very important distinction.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, this is your dad.
Yeah, he's handsome. What about it?
He's 93 years old and is planning on dying soon, perhaps tomorrow.
He's planning to die soon?
He's planning on it. He's
Uh-oh.
93 years old. Wave to your dad.
Damn. Rip Pops.
You're excited for your dad to die because you're tired of sharing a towel with him. But before he passes, you'd like to help him achieve two of his lifelong dreams, going to the Super Bowl and losing his virginity. You'd rather not commit more than a couple hours to this, so you're hoping to kill two birds with one stone and have him go to the Super Bowl and lose his virginity at the same time. Checks out, right?
Yeah,
we need our
checks out.
93-year-old dad to fuck. Waving again. Your dad is staring at you like an idiot. Tell him the nice thing you're going to do for him. Dad, I'm going to take you to the Super Bowl and help you lose your virginity. Dad, I'm going to do something very nice for you, but only if you stop staring at me like an idiot. What do you want to be more direct?
Two. No, two. I like two. I like personally two. Devin gets final choice. Yeah. Well, no, Yeah, fair. Yeah, it's more direct. Yeah.
What do you think, Devin?
I think you just got to be upfront and honest, Dad. I'm going to take you to the Super Bowl and help you lose your virginity.
All right, I like it. Oh, God.
Oh, we're going to kiss.
Now, that's what the Sizzler likes to hear, your dad hollers. He calls himself the Sizzler, but his real name is Oliver. Professor Warmlips is ready to watch the football game and lose his virginity. Your dad also calls himself Professor Warmlips, along with a lot of other nicknames. He doesn't know that it makes him sound like an idiot. The stanky governor will go put his shoes on one at a time and then wait in the car for his wonderful son, who's going to teach him how to have sex with his penis at the Super Bowl. Unaware he's going to be leaving you won't be leaving to get to the game for another 7 hours. He puts his shoes on and wanders out of the garage. Now that he's out of the way, you can begin on planning the big football and sex outing. First things first, are you willing to spend your own money to buy Super Bowl tickets? Is that coming out of your pocket?
Fuck no, he's about to die.
That great fucking choice. Wise
Thank
choice. You could use your money to buy some rolls.
Great. Yes.
If you're not willing to buy Super Bowl tickets, how do you want to go about getting them? Call a radio station and see if they're giving away as a prize, or look for some in the sewer.
So the sewer's a little unrealistic.
Yeah,
We're gonna call a radio station.
Yeah, that sounds better. You call a radio station on the phone, a guy picks up. Hello, caller. You are live on 101.3, the Zoom's morning power hour with Z-Bone and Broth God. Broth moans Broth God in the background. Today's your lucky day because you're our 100th caller, which means you can win $1 million right now. If you can guess this week's $1 million motto, we've written 4 arbitrary words on a slip of paper. And all you've got to do is name all 4 words in the correct order. You'll become a millionaire. And to help you out, here's your $1 million clue. To win more cash than you can fit in a drawer, name some things you can't get at a store. Do you have Super Bowl tickets?
I'm gonna say
have sex there.
One
or two.
Not gonna lie, I'm gonna be a little shy and not say anything. I'm a little nervous.
Okay.
I'm a little nervous. I don't know.
Hello, caller. Are you there? Would you like to make a guess at this week's $1 million motto? Hello. You stay quiet for a long time, then you finally work up the courage to say something. Oh, it just makes you ask for the tickets.
Yeah. All right.
No, but we do have $1 million for the caller who can correctly guess this week's $1 million motto. Oh, bummer. Sounds like they don't have any Super Bowl tickets. Hang up or take advantage of this opportunity to do an outrageous prank and say some inappropriate cuss words live on air. Do you let your intrusive thoughts win?
No, we're gonna hang up because they don't have what we need.
Wow. Damn,
Fuck these guys.
You really want to get your dad laid.
Yes.
Damn!
Damn it!
Your dad will just have to miss out on the Super Bowl and die a virgin.
No.
Not your problem. You fucked up, dude. You were supposed to say slurs on the radio station.
Fuck. God damn it.
It won't
You're
even
right.
let me go back. You fucking botched the run.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, Devin failed the quiz.
Yeah, well, good thing I can call up my.
Dad's not getting laid today.
Yeah,
That's fine.
Fuck dad, bro. Get him out of here, bro.
Nobody's fucking dad. That was the
Yo,
conclusion.
what cardio, mate? What cardio,
All right, dude, you have calm the fuck down.
Let me see
What
Cardi,
is
bro,
your deal?
please.
What is
Cardi,
your deal?
please. Cardi, please.
What if
bisexual
I want to
king.
read heartwarming? When this man caught a foul ball at a Phillies game, he chewed it and regurgitated it into the mouth of a young fan sitting near him. What
Go
if I want
ahead,
to read that?
Go ahead. I'll sit crisscross applesauce on my floor. And
No, we're
be a
gonna
good
find
little
out.
boy and listen.
We're gonna find out. Oh no, it's the wrong one. We're not doing "Am I Gay" for my best friend. We're doing "What Playboy Cardi album are you?"
Dylan put that in for a reason.
I put that in
fucking
for
know it.
you.
Yeah, because you. Yeah, makes sense. All right, let's start
all
that
right.
shit.
Start the quiz. What is your role in the Fred group? Head honcho. You make the plans. You talk the most. Funny one. Crack the most jokes. Celebrity guest. You only show up every once in a while.
Celebrity
Todd.
guest. It's celebrity guest. Right?
Todd. The quiet one. Everyone loves you. You don't say much. Or Ratchet Ho. You'll fight for anyone in the group and go off on anyone in the group.
I mean, like, I don't want, like, I feel like it's egotistical to say funny one, but I think celebrity guest fits me the best. You know?
That or Todd for sure.
Who the fuck is Todd? I'm not fucking Todd,
Could be you.
dude.
Could be you.
Celebrity guest. I'm not Todd. I'm Jay, dude. I'm fucking. Don't even start.
All
Don't
right,
start.
Celebrity guest. Breakfast of choice. Pancakes, Pop-Tarts, cereal, bagels, McDonald's breakfast. I don't eat breakfast, meal replacement shake, or cum.
I know what I'm picking.
There's 3 options on here. that I'm-
There's one obvious answer here.
Come, dude. Gets me.
Is that really what you're
Oh,
doing?
dude. Whoa,
McDonald's
dude.
breakfast.
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Hey, dude, that's
Jeez.
insane. Save some for me. All right, McDonald's breakfast menu. Are you outgoing?
Y'all were thinking it.
Yes, no, or dumb question.
I don't know. You guys are the ones that are friends with me. Am I outgoing?
Would you tell me?
I can't judge if I'm outgoing from.
So it's a dumb
outside
question then.
Dumb question. Yeah, dumb question. Yeah, fair enough.
Do you like Playboy Cardi?
Yes,
no, or yes.
Yes.
Favorite musical artist that isn't Cardi? Phoebe Bridgers, Mitski, Lil Baby, Harry Styles, some K-pop band, Suicide Boys. None of the above. Cardi all the way or other.
Mitski.
Ooh. All right, Jay. Are you ready?
Yo, if any women are listening, I'm 6'8",
Yep.
I love Misky. I love Phoebe Bridgers.
Born and
Phoebe
raised
Bridgers is dope
feminist.
too. Londo Ray. I've never seen Coraline.
Yep.
If you guys
Charlie
want to watch it with me.
XCX, Brad
Yeah.
Summer.
Yeah.
Starbucks.
Frank Ocean, White
Criminal
Ferraris, like my
Minds.
cry. Yeah.
Grey's Anatomy. Let's go. Self-titled. You're chill. Everyone likes you. You don't cause issues. You kind of go with the flow. You have amazing skills to bring to the table. Isn't that beautiful?
Can it give me a specific song though? I feel like I'm like a number 9.
Yeah, I feel
like
like,
a do
I
that
feel like
shit.
that's good.
Or do that shit, you know? Like sober me's a number 9. Like drunk me's like do that shit, you know?
Is New Choppa on that one?
Nah, yeah, it is.
I like that one.
It is. I like location.
I'll roll up with
fucking Devin put me on a Cardi with location.
Damn.
Shout out.
Did I really?
Yes,
Did I really?
dude. Yes.
Damn.
What?
You were like,
W
check this
Devin.
dude out. And I was like, I
W
fucking
Devin.
hate this dude's songs, and then you show me location. Like, this is the most beautiful fucking song I've ever
I
heard.
mean,
in
it
my
is
life.
the most beautiful song. I've still like that's.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
not
that
saying
song is crazy.
location. What? You gonna hop in my car?
Hop in my car.
Damn,
And
I
then
was
keep
low
running
key on the
the
rap
sauce.
wave.
I keep it going
You
like
were.
a god.
I remember
you
you
were
used to
tapped.
do like brackets and shit, Devin, in like high school.
Yeah, that was.
I
Oh
remember.
yeah, I would post them on my stories,
You
and then I would give up by like round 16 because it was so much work.
yeah, dude. Sounds like it. Yeah. It reminds me of me.
I did one-
censoring
I did one
Jay
with
and my
cereal.
self-imposed problem.
Fucking Jay.
Yeah,
Fucking
it is a
Jay.
weight off my shoulders now. I can, when I edit this episode, I don't have to worry about censoring shit. Maybe
Yay.
the other J word, but I don't even think we've said it.
Rap.
Oh, he said it. Yeah, it's that
Who
one.
said it?
The J man said it. He said the forbidden. word. Oh, there it is again. Yep. All right.
Bro.
Dude, what was really funny is in one episode we were talking about Jackbox, and they were listing off some names, and one of them was and I had to fucking that shit made me laugh. I had to fucking censor in the fucking edit. I just put 2 claps like I. All right, let's do that was fun. But let's do some Reddit.
Hip hip hooray! Yeah, I agree.
I've got a few stories. Am I the asshole for wanting to play COD on Christmas instead of spending time with my kids?
Okay.
Am I the asshole for eating ice cream every night like I always do and not stopping because my sister-in-law doesn't want my niece to see it?
Eating ice cream at Christmas, and he doesn't want his sister-in-law to see it.
This is a really cool one where Opera GX crashes when I try to fucking pull the thing out. That's really cool.
Can I make a side note?
Yeah.
Why are you actually using Opera GX?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Just use a regular browser.
All right, I'm just gonna ignore that. My
Yeah,
boss kept
go ahead.
scheduling meetings during my lunch, so I started eating lunch in every meeting. We got some decent ones.
I like that. That sounds like a decent one.
I haven't read any of these in advance. I like that one or this one.
The
The
if
COD on
anything
Christmas
we're
instead of
reading,
spending time
this
with my
one,
kids.
this one is going to be the one that we need to read out of the 2, unless you have others. Pitch as much as you have.
I do have some more, but we probably won't do all of them. But let's
Yeah,
do
I
this
mean,
one
how many?
first.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I have a few. By the way, that's the first time Opera GX has ever crashed on me. It's the first issue I've ever had within 3 years. Okay, am I the asshole for wanting to play COD on Christmas instead of spending time with my wife and kids? I don't have a wife and kids, but I would do this. I'm like Uzi and Cardi. We're playing.
All right.
Yeah. Y'all know ball? Fucking
Like
when-
1629 or
when Cardi's son was born, he didn't go
Oh,
to the
PlayStation
fucking,
Little Uzi.
yeah, 'cause he was playing
Yeah.
PlayStation with Uzi.
Yeah.
What?
That was confirmed by Iggy Azalea.
What does she have to? How does she know?
She birthed his kid. She's
Wait,
the
what?
mother of his child. What the fuck are you talking about?
Iggy Azalea is the mother of Playboy Cardi's child.
Yes.
Yes.
One of 2 children. Dude,
No.
shout out
There's
Onyx.
no way you're trolling. You're
Shout
trolling.
out
I
Onyx.
swear on everything that I love, I had no idea them two were linked
I think
whatsoever.
my favorite part of all that is him posting a
Iggy Azalea,
What?
Playboy
fucking
Cardi's
Onyx?
son on
like
Onyx.
yeah. My favorite fucking part of that is that he said like something
Iggy
about like
Azalea says Playboy Cardi hasn't seen or
fucking-
spoken to his son in several months. We don't know where he is.
yeah.
Oh my god.
There's the tweet of him right after Onyx was born and he misspelled his own kid's name. And then at the fucking like his first or second birthday pictures from like Iggy's Instagram, you can see like Cardi trying to hide his face. He's such a goofy fucker, dude.
Dude, there's a
That is
whole
awesome.
timeline of their relationship that's so weird.
I mean, not really. They're both famous, and they
That's
fucking
so
both post way
weird.
too much. Yeah, there's weirder out there with celebrities, bro. It's
I
not that
know.
crazy.
But it's just like, I just don't like it.
I love the whole argument. It's like Cardi's a deadbeat dad. She has an OnlyFans. Who's worse? It's like what?
Jesus
Fucking,
Christ.
fucking crazy.
Well, maybe the story's about Cardi. Maybe this is Cardi writing in.
It could be Uzi and Cardi playing Warzone. Who knows?
This guy's name is also I ran, therefore I am.
Hey,
What-
that's not Cardi. It's not Cardi.
That
It
is-
might be Uzi.
It's dumbass name.
Yeah,
I'm
it's-
sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. My birthday is on Christmas Day. Oh, well, that fucking changes things. I mean, it's his birthday. You can play some COD on his fucking birthday.
Yeah,
We're
who
one
says
sentence
no?
in. Somebody, apparently. I guess his wife. I've always spent my birthday celebrating Christmas and never doing anything I want. My son is 3, my daughter is 6 months old. I spend a lot of time with them and my wife. I barely see my friends anymore. This Christmas, I just want to play COD with the boys. They're all going to be playing COD this Christmas / my birthday, and I don't want to miss out. I have the hiccups. Sorry.
You're good.
They're never online at the same time. My wife is incredibly angry with me and wants to throw my new Xbox out the window. I'm angry and just want to play COD with the boys on my birthday. Am I the asshole? Okay, and there is some edits. Holy fuck, there's quite a bit of edits. Actually.
How will we give our opinion before the edits? For the edits, kind of.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't think there's really a debate. I mean, actually, yeah, there is a debate. I mean, it's literally Christmas, but it's also like, what you're not. How long is Christmas really? How long are you celebrating Christmas during the day?
So like, I don't know about you guys. My family maybe does like 3 hours, and then I'm in my room
In the morning.
So yeah, in like maybe at the latest, like till 5 p.m. at the latest.
Right.
And like I also like, why the fuck are all his friends coincidentally on Christmas? What?
Right. And he doesn't get to be on when all of his friends are coincidentally on.
Yeah, like I get maybe like you all have holiday and they might not have kids, but like I don't understand. I feel like you could figure something out like late weekend nights.
Yeah. I also feel like they just didn't communicate shit. Like I feel like if he was just like, hey babe, these guys never, like I know I play a lot, but these guys are never on at the same time. Like, give me a break. And, we also open presents at 10 a.m. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like it's weird. Like, I feel like you should be able to, just because it's Christmas doesn't mean you're locked out of doing whatever. Even though you have children, like, unless he's, like, playing, like, when they want to, like, celebrate Christmas, that's a different thing. But they don't last all day. Devin, you got anything to add before we go to edit?
Good at it.
Okay, I'm getting flamed here, and I feel like the asshole, but I still don't think it's a crazy ask. I've never really celebrated my birthday. I was lucky if anyone other than my brother said the words happy birthday to me. Damn. My mom was super religious, made us spend every Christmas at church at 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. On your birthdays, that's... The only acknowledgement I ever got from my family was a cake after dinner and a pack of socks once. I
Let's
left
go.
home the day after my high school graduation. That's when I met the boys that I mentioned on my post. We've been everywhere together, have literally saved each other's lives. They are my brothers. They always made me feel like my birthday was actually my birthday, not just Christmas. My wife has done this too, but not to the extent that the boys have. Also, we haven't gotten together since before my son was born. And his son is 3. We all live in different states and never see each other anymore. So yeah, just at 3 years, it would be like if all the boys got on randomly to play COD, like all of our boys. You know, and
So like my stepsister, her birthday is also on Christmas Day, but we normally like what we do because it's like an unfortunate day to be born on because it's like you know what I mean. It's like, but so like what we'll do is we'll have like a weekend for her birthday and then like obviously like Christmas, but it's like she has like that one weekend of just her, and then Christmas is obviously like hey happy birthday, but also you know what I mean like
yeah.
whatever. But also, yeah, like I don't know, fuck. If it was my birthday and if I was just used to church from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. all my life, and then I finally get to like not do that, and then like the boys want to play COD,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna want to play some COD. Like I don't.
At least there's nothing there. It's just, you know, even if you just play an hour, you know what I mean?
Right.
There's 24 of those bitches in the day. He should be able to do his thing. All right. Edit number 2. I was not planning on playing all day. I planned on opening presents with the family, then hopping on with the boys around noon. I get what everyone is saying, but I still don't think it's a big ask. No, that is not a big ask.
No, that
Dude,
kind
how
of
much-
that kind of
Dude,
that takes away every single doubt in my brain.
Yeah, he
how
did what
much
he's supposed
hate
to
is
do.
this guy getting? How much hate
Reddit,
is
man.
this
It's
guy
Reddit.
getting
It's
for him to have to make like 3 edits?
It's 100% Reddit.
Yeah.
Like just yeah.
Family time is incredibly important, but I happen to think COD with the boys is too. Hey, I don't think that's a hot take in this
True.
call.
That is all I'm saying is like, you know, if I couldn't fucking hang with my boys on a Discord call and shoot some fuckers in COD,
All right, listen,
I wouldn't,
man.
you know, I wouldn't be as happy. You know
Kids
what I
already
mean?
opened
Like,
the gift. They see every day. I only get to talk to boys. I only get to hang out with them once every 3 years.
you just
Give me
bought
an
them
hour.
gifts.
Give me
They're
an hour.
distracted. They're
Yeah,
distracted.
your son's playing with this fucking, you know, race car or whatever.
Yeah.
Fucking get on that bitch.
It's fucking Lincoln Logs, dog.
Exactly.
Fucking go build some
I got
shit,
him some
twin.
fucking Lincoln logs. Yeah.
I go drop nuclears over here. Come on.
I got him Mr. Beast logs. Fucking. Why doesn't he have those? Mr. Beast Lincoln logs. That's what he needs.
Censor that. No, censor that. We're gonna fucking we'll copyright that. Come on. Don't fucking give an idea.
Trademark. Edit number 3. Thanks for the input, everyone. To clarify a few things, I will not be helping with dinner. I never do, and it's for the best. My wife and I agree. Okay, so they're clowning him for playing video games and not helping with dinner at noon.
Oh my fucking
The people
God.
in these comments are fucking stupid.
Are they about to ask for his fucking work schedule?
Okay, so
compared to his
all these
wife?
critiques are just playing video games in general. Like, it has nothing to do with it being on Christmas. They're talking about spending time with the family, helping with dinner. My wife is convinced that the boys don't like her. Like, this has nothing to do with Call of Duty.
No.
What I'm asking for is uninterrupted time with the boys. I haven't even thought of asking for this before. It doesn't seem to matter how long to my wife. She doesn't want me online at all. It's a damn shame. It is like the one way that you and your boys, not the one way, but one very fun way for the boys to get together super far away and have a good fucking time.
Especially, you know,
Her
being
girls
adults.
probably sit on FaceTime for forever.
Yeah.
What's the
I
difference?
feel like all three of us understand this. You know, we all went to high school together, lived near each other, and now we don't. Like, how else are we gonna connect easily? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. And that's a fun thing we can all do together.
Yeah, on Christmas, like, they have gifts. Like, are you handing them gifts that you need, like, parental supervision constantly for? Because that's a whole different issue if you're doing that.
Yeah,
you know what I
and
mean?
I feel like that would have been brought up if that was the issue.
Wait, how old was the oldest kid? I know one was 6 months.
3.
Because okay, so then somebody does have to watch a 3-year-old, but like, I mean, like, I don't know. Like, it's not elaborated on too much, but I feel like
Yeah.
in that type of scenario, like you trade off, like, hey, I want to go play games with my friends for a couple hours. You watch the kid for a couple hours, and then you want to go out with your girlfriends or whatever the fuck for a couple hours
I
later
was about
on.
to
You know,
say, like,
you can trade off. Like, it's not that difficult.
yeah. And like, I'm not trying to like metagame this, but like if you have a 6-month-old, you're probably putting him down for the nap around noon.
Yeah.
And like
yeah.
if you got the 3-year-old in the room with you and you're playing games, there's nothing wrong with that. At all. A 3-year-old
my,
is like
my dad used to play video games when I was like a little tiny kid, and I just watch him play. It was fucking awesome.
It's no different than sitting on the couch watching a movie and letting your 3-year-old run around. You're a little more attentive to the game, but like that is just neglect if you let your kid do some fuck shit while you're playing games. That's something to be said, but none of that has been mentioned or happened. So I think this guy's
my brothers used to babysit me when I was like 3 or 4. The whole reason I fucking love shooters is because I just grew up at a young age watching them play Halo.
Same with my cousin. I used to go over to his house all the time. My parents hated the fact that I wanted to play Call of Duty, but I was like, he was 12 and I was 8, and I'd watch him play Call of Duty. And I was like,
awesome.
oh my god! I was like, dude,
he was probably so
he'd let me
cool to
play.
you.
Oh, dude, it was sick. Like my best friend growing up, dude.
Dude,
got me all into like Call of Duty, Xbox, all that shit. Dude, it was sick as hell. But like, I don't know. I think unfortunately there's such a weird stigma around video games, like, and not to say that like I don't know. I think just even like with people in general, like girls and guys, there's like a weird stigma that people like have with video games where it's like, oh, you're wasting your time, and like it's such a kid thing to do, and like adults shouldn't do it. Like you should be doing other stuff. But like I have a lot of friends. Like I don't know. Like I feel like it, like a lot of like my relationships sometimes it feels like we're it's like, hey, I need to get on with the boys. I haven't talked to them in a while and stuff. Like, well, why don't you want to spend time with me? It's like, well, it's not that. I need my guy time though. It's like, yeah, it's like they're in school or they're out of the state. Like this is the only way for us to really connect outside of like the Snapchat group chat, or like whatever. Like we don't actually ever really get to like hang out, but like video games are a way for us to like hang out. I feel like
but it's
there's always something
knowing that it's a video game is just like
it's something that like has weird energy like around it.
Yeah, it's the stick.
To where like where like if I were to be like, hey, I'm gonna go with the guys, it's like, oh my god, yeah, go get coffee with the guys. That's so hot. But it's like, hey, I'm gonna go play Xbox, and my guy friend's like, idiot, like,
well, you don't
gross,
fucking love
dude.
me.
Like
you don't fucking love me.
Yeah, right. Like, oh, you'd rather stare at a TV and fucking shoot fake things or fucking play fake basketball than want to whatever.
And then,
which isn't always the case.
Meanwhile, your girlfriend is upstairs watching a documentary about people being murdered.
Yeah,
like real life murder.
Like everyone's got their own ways of like escaping, but like video games for me have always it's always been a way for me to like not stress about shit, even if the game does cause me stress.
I feel like it's corny to like for people to be like, oh, that's just a waste of time while they watch TV for 8 hours. Like,
and that's most people who don't like video games.
We're doing the same shit, dog, but I'm just using a controller and I'm fucking playing something. You're just sitting there watching it. Like, it does not matter. Like, come on.
Yeah.
It's not that fucking different.
At the end of the day, I feel like everyone's low-key chronically online or just chronically glued to a screen, but it's like...
I mean, yeah, like, it is kind of depressing, like, seeing, like, a bunch of young, like, 8-year-olds with fucking iPhones. It's
well,
like,
dude, being a server, it is unreal the amount of children that you like serve who are, dude, yes. And especially like at a place where I work, where it's like a lot of people consider it like, I mean, I don't know, depending on who you ask or like, I mean, whatever. It's like fine dining, but it's like, people consider the place that I work at like fine dining, but it's like I go up to the table.
Like casual fine dining.
Yeah. And I go up to a table and it's like some kids are just fucking like they don't even look at you, they don't whatever, and it's like it's fine. You're like 6 or 7, but at the same time, it's like.
But then once you're like 10, what's gonna happen, dog? Like
I know, man. I get so weird about that. Like, there's a lot of I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. But
Because like when we were kids, the equivalent of that is they give you the fucking drawing pad, the big ass
Right.
sheet. That was like like they put your food over it. Yes,
dude,
exactly.
Dude, the
Like-
the restaurants that had like the paper cloth. And
So
they would
goated.
just give you crayons, and you could play tic-tac-toe with your mom or something because
That's
you're
why I
just so fucking
Shout out
bored
Red
I
waiting
loved
for your
Cracker
food.
Barrel when I was younger.
Shout
'cause
out
they had
Red
the little
Robin,
game
yeah,
at
and
the
Cracker
table.
Barrel, yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
But it's like it's
That's-
just
That's a good way
something
of
else.
keeping a kid engaged but entertained. Like,
Well, because I bartend too, so like I end up talking to a lot of old people, and I've had discussions before with other people about like kids and iPads are essentially kids with binkies. It's like I had one person tell me like, oh, listen, like
That is a
when
good
you're a
comparison.
parent, like
it
they're
is.
they're like you'll understand, like you'll get it, like because I ended up talking to somebody who like basically does like shove an iPad in their kid's face. And not that they were offended, but they're like, no, you'll get it. Like, you'll understand. It's like, I don't think I will. Like, I feel like it's just lazy. Like, I hate it. I seriously, I hate when kids are just fucking screamed to their eyeballs watching.
I get that, man.
We talked
Like,
about this. We actually did talk about this last episode, but we read a story about this girl who was just spoiled rotten, right? And we compared it to like a dog owner who just doesn't give a fuck about training their dog. Like I'm sure you guys know somebody who is a shitty dog owner. Like the only thing they train their dog how to do is piss and shit outside. And like you walk in and they jump all over you and lick all over you and it just doesn't stop. Like that's like the same vibe that these parents have with these kids where they're like, fuck this kid. I'm going to give him an iPad. I'm going to teach him to use the bathroom. And then I'm going to let the fucking school system teach him everything.
Right.
That's a lot of people that just don't give a shit. Which is crazy. It's crazy. Not this guy though. This guy seems okay. And I also like, okay, this is one of those ones right here, Revwog. You know this, you know they just don't like games because you want to spend your daughter's first Christmas playing COD with the boys. Your friends and your birthday should not be more important to you and your children. First of all, if we scroll, somewhere, he said he did it fucking noon. Like it was, they opened presents and then gamed at noon. Like you're not spending 12 hours doing Christmas.
No.
But yeah, I think we have been on this one for a bit, so I do think we should pivot, especially since this one was a very definitive. This guy is cool.
Final answer. I don't think he's the asshole.
No, I agree.
That's my opinion. Yeah, maybe not much detail. I'm not living this guy's life, but from what he said,
yeah, I think as long as he's paid his dues with the Christmas. He's opened the presents with his children. He said he doesn't cook, so he doesn't have a meal to prepare. So, he's done his part. His agreed part. So, yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Okay, there was one story I did want to read specifically. Oh right, everything fucking crashed. This is the one we just read. Is it this one? Okay, yeah, this one. Okay. I'm gonna try not to spoil here. it's pretty funny. So we're just gonna keep it like this for now. But this one is not an Am I the Asshole? This is actually from Petty Revenge. So it's just somebody basically self-reporting about some wild shit that they did in retaliation to something. And yeah, not like actual revenge, but like petty. Yeah, you guys get it. Yeah, this one's my boss kept scheduling meetings during my lunch break, so I started eating lunch during every meeting. I used to take my lunch break at the same time every day, 12 to 1. I don't eat breakfast, just coffee and a lot of water, so my lunch is essential and I can't just skip it. My calendar was blocked, but my boss, newly promoted and power tripping, started scheduling meetings right in the middle of it. The first couple times I let it slide, figured maybe it was urgent, but then it became a pattern. I pushed back and reminded him that it was during my break, and he said, well, we all have to make sacrifices sometimes. Cool, got it. Next meeting, I showed up with a full plate of spaghetti and meatballs, had my camera on and mic unmuted, slurping and chewing. Occasionally gave a thumbs up while mid-bite. A few days later, it repeated, so I brought sticky wings. Last week on Thursday, it happened again. Glad I still had my pizza. He finally asked, do you have to eat during the meeting? I smiled and said, we all have to make sacrifices sometimes. It's Friday today. We didn't have any meetings during my lunch hours this week. What a fun little jab.
You guys ever seen the Tim Robinson sketch where he
The hot dog.
the hot dog?
Yeah, and that's very
That
very
sounds
reminiscent.
familiar. I don't really remember the exact
Tim,
details.
if you want to explain it, yeah.
Essentially Tim Robinson, he works at a big corporate office job, and but there's a meeting that needs to be had, but it's in the middle of his lunch break, and Tim Robinson,
Wow.
he has to eat lunch. And so in the middle of this lunch break,
Exactly
he eats hot dogs for his lunch breaks, and during this meeting, he finds a creative way to eat said hot dog, and he hides it under his sleeve. Do you remember in high school when high schoolers would hit their vape in class but hide it under their hoodie sleeve?
Right. They'd hit
and
it through the sleeve.
cover their mouth. Yeah. Well, he's doing this but eating a hot dog, and he's like covering his face to Mary. Like he's like, man, I'm so tired, and his like. Let me turn on my camera, low key. Hold on.
Your camera?
Yeah, let me turn on my little camera. Is my camera on? No, it's Elgato but backwards.
It's not backwards
Hold
for
on.
me.
Hold on. All right. So, hey, yeah. So he's got the hot dog in his. Man, I'm so tired. And you like see him diving into it, and he's like still going, and like the boss isn't noticing, and it's fine, just trying. And he goes back down again. He's like, oh, I'm so tired. The boss finally then is like, are you eating? Like, what's going on? And then as he's going to answer, he starts choking on the hot dog. To which then now it's a big ordeal because he's like trying to keep it such a secret. Now he's choking on the hot dog. Now everyone's giving him CPR and everyone's giving him the Heimlich. Finally spits out the hot dog. The boss is like, what the hell? And he's like, you can't skip lunch. You can't do it. And that's essentially the whole sketch.
Dude,
yeah.
now I feel like the story's fake, and this guy just copied that.
I low-key, yeah, it could be.
I mean, it is r/pay revenge. It's most likely just fake. I'm gonna be honest.
But the real reason I chose this post was because of what follows. It might be the funniest shit I've seen in a while. Do you want to guess what follows?
What?
That's not a guess.
What
kind of guess is that?
Hold.
He's
Whoa!
gone.
Whoa!
No, we lost.
My bad. No, we're back. Sorry, no, I thought I was trying to watch the stream again because I wanted to see what was gonna happen.
I thought you got Thanos snapped. I got scared.
Thought he was too, man. I thought we were just gone forever.
Let me guess. His boss fired him. That's my guess.
Devin, what do you
My
think?
guess.
What do you think is gonna happen?
My guess is that afterwards the boss was like, man, he's right. Sacrifices do have to be made. And so then the boss started eating with him in these meetings.
And then everybody clapped.
Yes, and stood up and applauded, and he got a raise, and now he is the new CEO of this company.
Yeah.
That's
Not a
my
bad
guess.
guess. Not a bad guess.
So either realism or Reddit. We can.
Thanks for the gold, kind stranger.
Wow, Devin.
What's up?
I'm happy to tell you, Devin, you've stumbled onto greatness because it was a bait and switch. Update 3 awards. Wow, thank you so much. I'll eat some crunchy Nexus food. 4th award. Okay, fine. Next meeting, I'm bringing sushi, miso soup, no slurping. 5th award. Holy moly, you people are unhinged. I love it. 6th award. What's happening? I'm bringing a fondue pot. 7th award. What? Okay, after fondue, we're gonna tomahawk steak. Eighth word, are you kidding me? I'm out of your rotisserie attachment. Ninth word, you monsters. 10th word, what is wrong with you people? 11th word, I hate all of you. I wanted a barbecue smoker and a Brazilian
250 gold? What even is that?
I don't even know this thing existed. You guys are raising the...
Dude.
It just keeps going.
Oh my god.
You
Yo, so
Is this a cult now?
Oh my god.
So how come he's not supplying pictures with every update? Because
This
he
is
said on the
fucking
20th
hilarious.
This has to stop.
20th
No,
award, he's got a conveyor belt. I
Th-
want to see this.
There's no way if this dude's actually serious. There's no fucking way.
Wow.
Oh, dude,
That
when I
is-
saw this shit, dude, I couldn't breathe, dude.
Yeah,
It
no,
was the
this like
funniest shit I've
this
ever
the
fucking
epitome
seen.
of the Reddit bullshit. I really hope this wasn't like him actually trying to like
Oh,
get internet points and he was making a joke. But me not
20th
being able
award,
to tell.
This is a cult.
Yeah, update 20th. 20 updates.
20th.
Holy fuck.
Oh fuck, dude. It's like
Holy
I
fuck.
didn't even like care about the story. Like I just saw this shit.
I was
like,
gonna say the story. I was like, why does Dild care about this?
yeah, I'm
Why
glad,
Why did he like need us to know this?
yeah, this is why. This is why.
That is unreal.
Do you all ever sleep?
Thanks for making this madness happen. You're all too much, and I mean that in the best way.
Yeah, no, this I cannot tell.
If my manager asked why there was smoke and EDM lights in our last meeting, I'm forwarding them to this post. You did this, you explain it. This dude
Okay,
is
so-
literally
no, he's
wearing a
making-
top hat. at
Jesus
this moment.
fucking Christ.
He
Okay,
typed
Oh,
out a
dude,
top hat and a monocle.
The fedora is so.
It's, like the issue is like you can't tell this is like some dude being like truly ironic and like actually making fun of like all this Reddit
No.
bullshit.
How
No, it's
old
real.
is this
It's
post?
real. It's real.
It-
It
it's-
has to be.
I know
19
it's real.
days ago.
Yeah, but
Holy
20
shit.
edits.
Wait,
and he said,
19 days ago and he got all of it. Yeah.
No, it has
This
to
has
be
to
a
be
fucking
ironic.
parody. It has to be a joke.
It has to be
There's no.
ironic.
It has 28 awards. There's 28 awards.
Yeah, it's because people on Reddit are fucking stupid.
Let's
So
go.
what do awards get you?
Nothing. It's just internet points.
Do you get money?
No, I
Well,
think you
have to
actually
spend
I
money
think-
to give people these.
No, I think you can actually cash out the rewards for like Reddit.
Because I know TikTok, you
Premium,
get gifts, and then you
which
can.
is just, like, and no
those
ads
gifts are
version.
worth.
No, you can
it-
spend the points for like Reddit profile pictures and shit. Like,
And you can,
Oh
you
my
can buy like
God.
no ads for Reddit, but who the fuck is doing that? Who's scoring Reddit
Yeah,
to the point where their
farming
ads are
cons.
the
Ads are
issue?
not that
Yeah, but
inconvenient.
it's not like Twitch where like the ads are in your face before you can fucking watch the shit. You can just straight up scroll past.
I'm trying to see if any of these comments mention the updates. Is that a hot dog? Look at that.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, no,
you
this
can't
is the
skip
reference.
lunch.
Yeah, none of these guys are mentioning the award updates.
Oh my God, maybe Tim Robinson made this sketch over this post.
This post is 19 days old.
if anyone can time travel, it's Tim Robinson. If anyone can time travel, it's Tim Robinson. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah, if anyone's gonna do it, it'd be him or fucking Jack. Let's be real.
But yeah, stumbling onto this, I was before probably 2 hours ago. I found this, and it was
Iconic
like stumbling
to
onto a
people.
gold mine.
Yes. What even is that? I didn't even know that thing existed. You guys just keep racing to borrow chaos. Honestly, I'm impressed and slightly terrified. Yeah, no,
Like,
this is
there's
parody.
so much
If-
emotion.
if
So much
this
emotion.
If this is a parody, I'm gonna cough my own fucking left nut. There's no way to prove it, but like,
Okay, I brought in 2 portable pizza ovens, one for Neapolitan, one for Detroit style. Dough is frying.
Yeah, it's fair.
I'm one burnt crust away from accidentally pitching the MVP launch as a new pizza topping.
Wait, you know, like half those comments were like, honestly, good on you. They shouldn't take your lunch away. It's like,
Way to stick it to the man.
yeah, yo. You do realize working is was a privilege, not a right, or the fuck? I don't fucking know. Or the arc of fucking idiots on Reddit say, you know?
No, seriously, who is
Good
behind
job.
this?
Yeah.
who is doing
So
this?
what you have done is truly remarkable, and
Reddit-
you deserve my award.
Reddit assemble.
Yeah, this is really like fucking Avengers moment.
No, this is great. It has to be parody. If it's the slight off chance it's not parody, oh my god, I lost faith in like anything.
Deserve all the gold in the world, sir.
I'm
tipping the fedora cap as I'm.
Yeah.
I'm doing retros and haiku while the cat rides the belt like royalty. Like
Yeah,
this dude
no,
is a
it's
character.
parody. It's parody. 100%.
I feel like he wasn't like this in the post. Like I feel like there was just
Yeah,
the
no,
fucking-
I like how you slightly got more unhinged and unhinged. Like
Yeah,
you can
got
just
more
tell
childlike.
after like update 10th, like you can tell that like it's out the window. It's a joke.
Yeah,
There will now be a smoke alarm, and I will not be muting my mic.
Like, I feel like every time he updated, he thought that was gonna be the last one. So he's like, he's going all out. He's like, "Fuck, I have to go harder. Fuck, I have to go harder." He just did it 20 fucking times.
He stopped at the conveyor belt. He couldn't come up with anything else.
Oh, that's a good way to end it. Hey, fucking good on this guy. You guys want to do another story? Or are you getting tired?
No, I'm down.
Yeah,
I don't
okay.
work. I don't work tomorrow anymore. So
Say there's a special
fucking do
episode,
whatever.
so we'll go.
Oh, I thought you had to work at 6.
yeah, I gave it to my fucking neighbor. They only give me
okay.
like 10 hours a week now, but I'm gonna quit. Yeah, Diego works there.
No shit.
Yeah, and he's one of his off days tomorrow, so he texted me. I was like, "Go ahead, take it, bro. I don't fucking care anymore. I don't need it. I'm getting
Here's
a new
the
job."
shift, kind stranger.
So for our last story, I'll let you guys choose. Am I the asshole for eating ice cream every night, just like I always do, and not stopping because my sister-in-law doesn't want my niece to see it? Or am I the asshole for breaking a patient's confidentiality to tell my friend that her boyfriend is HIV positive?
What was it? Go back to the last one.
First one is eating ice cream in front of a child begrudgingly, and the second one is breaking confidentiality to tell your friend that her boyfriend is HIV.
So like geeked versus locked in story, basically. I don't know if I want to do the second.
You don't want to do the HIV one?
I mean, it's up to you guys. We're at a 3-man vote.
I think the ice cream is
It's up to you two.
hilarious.
And
Devin, you pick. What do you want?
I think I want to hear about ice cream. But
I
first,
think-
can I take a pee break?
Just kidding. Go ahead.
Yo,
Okay.
take the hall pass. Take the hall pass.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I
It's
got it,
hanging
I
on
got
the
it.
wall. It's hanging
I
on
got
the
it.
wall.
Yeah, grab
Thank
grab
you.
the fucking multicolor stapler and carry it with you, dude. Just me and you, Dylan.
Man, weren't those updates great? Like,
They
I feel
were.
like, man, it couldn't have been better.
Like the sad part about Reddit is like I cannot tell. It's like a 98% chance it's a joke, but there's like a 2% chance of somebody sitting in the room alone trying to actually farm like sympathy points.
Yeah, that's
Holy
exactly
shit.
what that guy was doing.
No, I think he was entirely being a fucking troll.
Yeah, do you like the infinite stream?
Whoa!
Whoa!
Come back.
Whoa! Man, isn't
Also,
that cool? Man,
is
this is
this
a great
parking
bit for the audio listeners. Am I the asshole for eating ice cream every night, just like I always do, and not stopping just because my sister-in-law doesn't want my niece to see it? You got any preemptive thoughts on this one?
So not he's eating ice cream, and his
Don't
sister-in-law.
mind that there's a.
I'm not.
that they have determined,
I'm not looking at. Like,
yeah, make your own
obviously, like,
decision.
it sounds fucking stupid off the headline. Is she like diabetic? I'm confused. Or like
It's so
on a
the niece
diet?
doesn't see it.
Oh, okay. No, I read that. I didn't. I read the niece part. Okay, I read sister-in-law. I was like, if that's an adult, they should be able
The
to fucking
sister-in-law
control
doesn't want her daughter to see him eating ice cream.
Dumb. It's I don't know.
All right,
It's dumb.
let's do it.
I love ice cream. Somebody. Nope. Sorry.
No, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say if somebody ever told me that I can't fucking eat ice cream, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. I love ice cream.
Absolutely.
Sorry.
All right. No, you're good.
Just thought I'd share that.
Yeah, cut me off again.
Oh, Apple Cheeks.
Yeah, Apple Cheeks wants to run some Elden Ring after the pod. That's what he just texted me.
All right. Well, then we're running some other.
All right. Most nights after dinner, I eat a small ice cream cone. It's literally the Little Joy mini cups. Those are fucking so good. I don't know what is up with those, but like literally they're literally much tastier than just normal ice cream. I don't know what it is. With teeny scoop of ice cream, maybe a big scoop if I'm having a rough day, but that's kind of rare. This guy's a vibe.
this dude's riding a fucking
sounds like me, bro.
Crazy line, dude.
Yeah. I don't drink alcohol or smoke weed or do anything quote fun, so this is my one fun thing I do for myself, which is, I mean, good for you, man. That's awesome.
Yeah. You want a fucking medal? Sorry.
Okay. My brother and his wife and daughter are staying with me for a few weeks. They'll be gone by June 15th. This was 21 days ago. So they're gone as of 3 days ago.
Oh, shit.
In real life.
Smell
I'm
ya.
happy. Smell you later. This dude's gonna be eating his fucking drumsticks like fucking no tomorrow.
He's probably eating cartoon amounts of fucking ice cream.
Yeah.
Big ass fucking gallon scoopfuls in his mouth.
Dude's gonna be chugging down pints and thanking people for awards for the next week.
Oh my god.
I'm happy to have them here. Usually we'll eat dinner together and go our separate ways for the evening. They watch a lot of TV, so they're usually all in the living room watching. I've been eating my little cone. I love this guy. But my sister-in-law approached me and asked me if I could stop. She said that my niece is starting to ask why she doesn't have to get to have ice cream, and that obviously she was lied to by my sister-in-law when she told her ice cream is a sometimes food. Haha. W strategy is apparent. Saying that ice cream's a sometimes food. That is a W strat. I mean, if you're trying to gaslight your kid to not eat ice cream, I feel like that is a W strat. It is just unfortunate that this guy just loves his ice cream for her. Not unfortunate for him.
Right.
Not his fault.
No, not at all. I said that I wasn't going to stop, but I could wait until she was in bed. I figured that was a good compromise, and I do get that she's trying to raise her little girl to have a healthy relationship with food. But waiting until she was in bed didn't work because she came into the kitchen multiple times to ask me for some. My sister-in-law was definitely a little incredulous over it.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Reddit word.
Interesting word choice.
Yo, chat, pull up
yeah.
dictionary real quick.
Yeah, I don't know. That's like a phase adapt unlocking a new word.
Yeah, no, I actually feel like phase adapt. Huh.
Yeah, holy shit. He'll say like a big word. He'll be like, "Guys, did you hear that?" He'll say like fucking like perplexed or something. And he'll be like, "Whoa, I just unlocked a new word." My sister-in-law was definitely a little incredulous over it and kept saying, "Really, do you seriously need to eat ice cream every single day or stuff like it?" I said no, but she also doesn't need to drink a glass of wine every day either. She didn't like this and sighed a bunch and has been visibly annoyed with me since then. My brother asked me if I could just stop to avoid the drama, but I said I deserve my little treats. Am I the asshole? Fuck no.
I mean, no. If
It's
somebody
your
like,
home.
I'd be drinking at least like, I feel like I'd be drinking like a beer or two a day on average. You know,
Yeah.
like that's.
I mean,
eh,
like honestly, like he could just. Oh wait, is this a she talking or is this a he?
This is a he,
does it
yeah,
Okay.
matter?
talking to his
Okay, yeah.
sister-in-law.
I mean, like I feel like you could just like. You could just wait. Like I don't know. I don't think you're like the asshole. I think bringing up the glass of wine is fucking out of left field. I think that's
I mean,
crazy.
Didn't he
Yeah,
in a
literally
funny
say
way.
he waited though?
He's not
Okay.
wrong.
Because listen, when it comes to like, because he was like, I'm glad that she is able to like have her daughter or her kid like to have a healthy relationship with food, but like you can have ice cream every day if you want. You just gotta like make sure your body is like cool with that. You know what I mean? Like you gotta like do other stuff than just like eat ice cream every day. You know, so you can still have that healthy relationship of like, I'm gonna treat myself to a little ice cream because I did a good job on whatever I did today.
Right.
But also like he could also just like, I don't know, eat it in private or just wait till she goes to bed or just whatever.
Well,
you know what I
he
mean?
did
Like I feel like
say-
there's like
he
a
did
decent
say-
compromise.
He did say that he tried to do that and it didn't work. I don't know how.
Fuck it, eat your ice cream in your bedroom. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like there's no way that it didn't work. You know what I mean?
You know, that's what I'm saying. Like she goes to bed, great. Get my ice cream, and then I eat it in my bedroom for 5 minutes, and then I can do whatever else I
And
want
yeah,
in the living
it
room
doesn't take
or
that
in
long
the.
to eat a Joy mini cup. Like,
Right. For me, it would take fucking 5 minutes. I just, I just think I don't think he's necessarily the asshole, but I think that there could be some compromise. And that I don't know. It's not like that. I feel like it's not the end of the world
no, definitely.
for him. You know what I mean? I don't think that this is necessarily worth a whole fucking 7-paragraph Reddit post.
Yeah, definitely not. That's
I
also
don't-
the
I
main
don't-
thing. We've also talked about this before. Like, most of these people, they're no normal person that's having a real issue is gonna like go to Reddit for their advice. You know what I mean? So like, you already know kind of who you're dealing with every story. You know, because like there are some of these stories that are very serious. Like they go to court sometimes, and they're like,
right.
Like they wouldn't have never even thought to take things to court without asking Reddit. And like, you know what I mean? It's just weird. Like I feel like it's much more beneficial for you to like ask like someone that you know what I mean, that like maybe is not as close to you or doesn't know you personal enough to know whatever your issue is, but still knows you.
Well, but
you know what I mean?
But I also completely understand his side of like, yes, I do need to eat ice cream every day because I personally eat ice cream almost every day. I always have a little like I don't know I don't know what the size of it is, but it's always like those big like containers of like just ice cream. And I'll just at the end of every meal, I'll just take 4 or 5 little spoonfuls of ice cream and I'll just go to town. I just like I've always like grown up to know like you always save room for dessert. Like I don't know, I could be so full on the verge of puking, but like man, ice cream could really fucking hit. Damn, a little tiramisu could really hit right now. Like I don't know. It's just whatever. So I think on his side, maybe you're the asshole, but maybe you're not.
But
I just think that there's a very easy compromise.
He also could have gotten to whatever compromise that he got to without asking Reddit. I think that's also,
essentially. Yeah. I think the main thesis is like you don't need to go online for every little problem you have.
Yeah, but here on this
I
show,
feel like this is just a very little problem. Yeah, right.
We're very happy.
Something to talk about.
Also, another thing. They're roasting him. Hi, so I've decided to log off this post and not come back. This post has just gotten completely out of control with really over-the-top overreactions, people trying to encourage me to make things worse or escalate and call my sister-in-law an alcoholic or to purposely eat more ice cream in front of my niece. Some of you are just like chomping at the bit to call people names and be sarcastic and nasty to me for no reason. That's not really what I was expecting, and we're not allowed to delete posts, so I'm just going to log out and move on. Like, what are you guys doing?
To be fair, that's his fault. he again out of left field was like, "Well, she doesn't need to drink a glass of wine every day."
Yeah, and they
Kind
used
of
that
his
little
fault.
detail and ran with it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I quite literally am very confused why the fuck the suit's dependent on ice cream.
I mean, well, he said he doesn't smoke weed, drink alcohol. Like, you know,
Sure,
he just likes his
sure.
little, you know, and it's like
Little
the joy
sweet
cups
treat.
are
Like-
like you could eat those and like Devin said he has 4 or 5 spoonfuls. Like those things are like 4 or 5 spoonfuls big. Like it really is like a little snack. So like I get it.
Yeah.
I do. It's just like having a baddie before you go to bed. You know what I mean? This dude likes to
But-
fucking eat some ice cream.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
I think that
Everyone's got their
it
vices.
again though. It's you know, like you bring that onto the internet. Everyone like the internet is such a crazy, stupid place. Everyone's gonna have their own opinion, hide behind their screens, and fucking call you a stupid bitch just because for fun. And it's like, and then you bring it the whole, well, she doesn't need to drink a glass of wine every day. Well, it's like, well, you're essentially the only characteristic that we have of this woman is that she drinks a glass of wine every day. People are going to assume that she's an alcoholic for it.
Yeah, and then
like, dude, that's your fucking fault.
Yeah, and this
Like,
whole
I don't-
story is also like he's just laying himself up the whole time. Like it's just
Yeah.
like, isn't my sister-in-law a bitch? Like fucking like that's really what it feels like.
Like clearly this isn't my fault, right? Like
Yeah.
you're not asking if
I
you're the
deserve
asshole.
my
You're
ice
trying to, right? You're just trying to reach out for people to want to support your cause, which
Yeah.
like I do, but also
Looking
like
for validation.
right. But then he gets the validation from these people, and he's like, "Whoa, don't call her that." And it's like, well, what did you want them to do?
Right.
What they're calling her the asshole, and you're upset that she's the asshole here, but she's not. I don't. But yeah, like you're laying yourself up the whole time.
Yeah.
People are going to take your side because you sound like a godsend, and you're so innocent because you just eat ice cream. This guy's low key the asshole. You know what? I take it back. This guy's the asshole.
Yeah, I am kind of turning around here. But I will say this guy did do kind of, before we looked into it, he did kind of do a good job of laying himself up.
Wait.
But my favorite what?
Did they ever elaborate whether it was his house or someone else's
It is
house?
his house. They're staying with him until
Then no, he's not
for
the
a few
fucking
weeks.
asshole.
Then
He's
yeah,
not
wait,
the
yeah,
fucking
then he's not the asshole, then.
Yeah,
God.
that's his house. That's his house. That's his house. Bro should fucking do what he wants.
Yeah,
Fuck
my
Oh,
that.
wait,
brother, his
and-
wife,
and-
and
and now they're
daughter are
gone.
staying with me for a few weeks, and they'll be gone by June 15th. This was 21
Oh,
days
okay.
ago. So
Yeah,
yeah,
then
I forgot about that
then-
part.
like it'd be different. It's like, hey, don't fucking smoke weed in the house when I have a young daughter, but he's eating ice cream. Like
yeah, could
Come
be
on.
worse.
Shit. Yeah. Okay.
that-
Loki, he's not the
that's
asshole.
that's the parents' issue. That's the parents' issue.
Yeah, but he's not.
Sounds like him and his wife need a fucking divorce.
Yeah, dude,
I'm
maybe-
at
it sounds like
this.
you should up your ice cream eating, and maybe you should call her a bitch and an
sounds like-
alcoholic.
Sounds like if the wife keeps tolerating this behavior from her sister, she needs to go. Clearly.
Again, though, like, dude, like, if you're actually coming for like serious advice, if you want serious advice, you're going to Reddit.
Yeah.
There's deep-seated issues already there. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
for
you're
sure.
already fucked, twin. Like, it's over.
You're fucked, twin.
You're fucked, twin. Like, yo, it's basically going, yo, chat, spam W's if I'm right, or else my
It really
wife's
is.
right.
It really is like that. It's like, guys, I'm right?
Yo,
Like,
yo,
guys,
yo.
is this she a bitch? Like,
Yeah, yo, vote me if I'm right, and don't vote me if I'm wrong. Edit, Mom, I'm famous. I have 3,000 upvotes. Fuck.
I like
Reddit.
somebody saying I don't have a problem with her drinking, though. It's really not a big deal.
that's
It is-
him.
it's
That's
a-
him replying.
it's a-
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it's a glass of
Wait,
wine.
no,
I don't know why he
no,
threw that back
He
in her
can't,
face.
but he can't say he doesn't have a problem with her drinking wine, though. It's really not a big deal if he's mentioning it in the fucking post. Oh, well, I don't like when she has a glass of wine every night.
Okay,
He said,
Two-
yeah, she
two
doesn't
si-
also
two-
need.
need.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Like, so what do you mean you don't have a problem with it? If it wasn't a problem, you wouldn't have
You wouldn't
explained.
have brought it up, yeah.
This guy, you know what? He's not the asshole, but the way that
He's getting
he
close.
went about this whole
He-
thing, it's just
Okay.
he's drawing the line.
Situationally, his situation, he's not the asshole, but he's acting like an asshole.
Yes.
That's a good way to. Yeah, you know what I mean. You see that mix? I don't think they have an option on the "Am I the Asshole" subreddit for
They
like.
do. It's called "Everyone Sucks Here." That's what it's called.
I don't. I mean, yeah, everyone does suck in this because he's acting like a little pretentious prick and crying to fucking Reddit about.
This would classify as "Everyone Sucks Here." I think.
My sister-in-law said I can't eat ice cream, but I'm a big boy. I'm a big boy. Reddit, give me up, folks. Reddit, please.
Don't you agree, I'm a big boy?
If you're a fucking adult, you just say, "Hey, you're in my house. I'm gonna eat ice cream. Fuck you." You don't need to fucking call her out for drinking a glass of red wine once a week. That's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
You're just straight going to her level. That's dumb.
Yeah, it's pretty unanimous. Not the asshole here. No one calling him out on his weirdness.
Because it's Reddit.
Yeah.
Everybody clapped after him. After he said that.
No, we all got up and clapped. The whole plane.
So you're not the asshole here. It's your home. You do what you want. And honestly, if I were you, I don't even want to go.
Dylan, can I have an idea? If you want to cut this part here.
Yeah, I love cutting the whole episode. No, I'm just kidding.
I know, it's 30 seconds, dude. I'll give you Stop. Let me talk. Let me get this out of the way. Put r/Playboy Cardi, top posts of all time. We go through it. They're amazing.
Jay,
you guys really love it.
I literally am so annoyed right now that you said that because like I literally had my whole plan like before. You know, when we were gonna have a show together, like I literally had a plan that we were gonna do an r/Playboy Cardi deep dive.
Okay, then
that was like my main. That was like my main.
Okay. Let me come back on.
I don't know, man. We're gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to wait to see what the reception's like. They might hate you now, because you've turned.
They're gonna hate me for convincing you. And
who's they? Rashab? Who the fuck else is watching this podcast?
The world.
Do you think Rishab's gonna be mad at me for having Sexy Red as the best rapper of all time?
He's gonna be pissed.
You probably should have put.
I'll have you know that we had a short hit 1.5 thousand views, so you can calm down.
Wait, what? Do what?
We had a short hit 1.5 thousand views, so it's
Wait,
not
really?
just for you fucking asshole.
I was just saying, bro. I was like, at the most, I saw like 4 likes that were not like people that followed the account. No. Let me fucking finish what I'm gonna say.
No, you're just dunking on me.
I'm not dunking on you. It was Instagram Reels. There was one reel where like there was like 5 likes and 4 of them were accounts none of us followed. You know what I mean? Randoms.
Yeah.
YouTube Shorts is low key the move though. We're on Shorts or you're on Shorts.
Yeah, we is funny.
Again, Dylan, would you rather have me like fucking like rage baiting you like a girlfriend be like, I don't want to hang out today?
1.3K on this one.
I'm down to be like a 1 out of 3 like host.
Oh, is that what you're down for? Well, listen here, buddy. I make the decisions here.
Yeah, so, your call. Whenever you want me on.
We're gonna have to send this to our producers.
Whenever you want me on, yeah.
And we'll decide when or if we're gonna have you back. Devin, however, it's looking pretty good for him.
Thanks, man.
I think Devin might have some reappearances. And he's not gonna have a choice in this matter. We're gonna make him do this. So.
Oh, okay, yeah, great.
Yeah, I'm glad that you've consensually.
Dylan.
Non-consensually agreed.
Dylan.
Yep.
Lock your fucking doors. All right.
That's a threat.
Threats
don't get you back on the podcast, buddy.
We're gonna
go back to censoring your name so fast.
Oh
J,
yeah.
J.
No. Oh no.
He's summoning me, dude.
Shit. Yeah, if you say J 3 times, he fucking shows up.
Oh. Oil Platinas, no.
Last episode on
Dylan
Gabe's...
going negative in Counter Strike, no.
Fuck you. Dude, last episode on Gabe's birthday, I tried to convince him that he shared a birthday with Jared Fogle, and it didn't work.
he shared a what with Jared Fogle?
A birthday. I tried to convince him that they had the same birthday.
I heard a bet of Jared Fogle. I was like, what the fuck do you mean? That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. Okay, we need to end this. We've been
The 2 hour long podcast.
2.5 hour long.
I'm sorry, bro. You're gonna have to be doing a lot of editing.
I mean, it's honestly still less editing than I would have had to do bleeping your name. So, because I mean, we cut out like 2 big portions. So I mean, yeah, that won't take long. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me. This is by far the longest episode we've ever done. Even with the cutouts, it's going to be a landslide the longest.
Yes.
So thank you 2 boys for coming along for the ride on this special episode, getting our boy Jay back.
Of course. I'm happy to be here.
You know, some
I'm
people,
back.
you know, he was there in the first episode, but some people thought it was AI. They didn't know if it was real or not. So I'm glad that you're here in the flesh to debunk that theory. And it's just amazing. So yeah, thank you guys. Thank you 2 for joining me. Thank you guys for listening. And I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. All right, bye.
Dylan J, reading Reddit with the fellas. Every weekend, we answer questions, we give advice. You give us problems about your life.
We read it Reddit, we rage bait, we do it sober, we could do it faded, yeah we could, we in our prime, yeah let's put us on the scene again, and today we finding out who is our little comedian.